real quick. Hey, we're here. We're
Oh
live.
my god! Ah!
I
This
got I
is
got Colleen with me tonight, and
whoa!
Blaze is planning on joining us, and I still have yet to hear back from Cal, but hopefully we get everyone in tonight because I want to hear from everyone because I like you guys.
Yeah, yeah. This is the worst timing, but I have to mute because I have to put away my dish, and then I'm actually gonna grab some ice cream and eat it while we do this tier list. So I will
Oh
be
no,
right back.
that's quite all right. That's quite all right. Take your time. In the meantime, I am going to see about turning down the lo-fi a little tiny bit. That way I can hear everyone. Um, cool. So here we are in the future. We've got a slew of new tier lists tonight that I'm very excited about. We've got some a pretty good variety. One of them at least builds on uh, one from last night, so that'll be interesting. I don't know how that one's going to work out in terms of streaming it, but we're going to try it at the very least. But we'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there. Um, in the meantime, hmm. In the meantime, uh, yeah. I I'd like to share a little story just while I'm waiting for Colleen to come back. Um, so for those of you who don't know, outside of doing the whole streaming thing, I do also have a day job. I work at Galaxy's Edge at Disney World. A very fun job. But I'm saying specifically Disney World because I do want to preface this with um, today was the very, very last day of operation for the Star Wars Hotel, the Galactic Star Cruiser. And let me tell you what a day it was today. Everyone who was on the final cruise were such sweethearts. They were wonderful. Very sad to see the Halcyon go, but yeah. For those that don't know, they did this Star Wars hotel where it was like you stay there for 48 hours and it's full roleplay. Now the one big issue with it is that it is was $5,000 to do the whole thing. But with it, you got to stay in an ultra themed hotel, complete with like story beats and yada yada yada. And then you also got to have a day in Galaxy's Edge as part of it, complete with transport to and from the hotel. But people got really really into it. People who could afford to do it got really really into it. You'd see costumes all the time of like Twi'leks and Tigrutas. And today was the final excursion day for the Halcyon, as in the final day that Halcyon guests were able to go into the park, into Galaxy's Edge. I keep saying Halcyon. I should probably clarify that is the name of the Star Cruiser that they're supposed to be on in the hotel. And today was the final day of the Halcyon's operation. So a little bit sad, but also everybody who was part of that final cruise today were absolute sweethearts. And if you know
Right.
anything about Disney guests, you know that's hard to come by. Also,
I
hi
am
Colleen.
back. I am back
Perfect
with
timing.
my my orange and cream ice cream. It literally just tastes like a creamsicle.
Nice. I was just chatting it up. I was just talking about how today was the final day of the Star Wars hotel at Disney.
Oh, I forgot they were closing that.
Yep.
That sucks
And
balls.
yeah. Now I was also saying that everyone who was part of the final excursion day today to Batu were very very lovely. So that was
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah. Anyway, um, so Colleen, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 5.
Um. Oh, jeez. Numbers. Um. Let's do 3.
3. All right, we're getting the big one out of. Well, actually, we should probably wait for this one
Yeah, you're
for
right.
Blaze and Cow.
Mhm.
Um, hmm. Tell you what, that one's out of the running then. Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Oh, I fucked it
Fuck,
up.
go back.
All right, we're back. Tell you what, let's start off simple. Let's start off with this one. I should probably actually put the stream up. There we go. We did a game race. We're the first one tonight is we're ranking state flags. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Is it okay? It's alphabetical order. That's good.
It is alphabetical order. So
Okay.
I think we should go ahead and preemptively put all of the blue ones with crests.
Yeah.
Just in I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick.
Yeah.
That's a crest. That's a crest. Is that a crest? That counts as a crest.
No. No, a crest
No?
is a perfect like a symbol.
Okay. Well, that one's a
That's
crest.
just a bird.
That's yeah. That's a crest. That's a coat of arms. So I'm gonna count that as a crest. That's a crest. That's at least a slightly different shade of blue.
Yeah.
God, they did not get very creative with these.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's a crest. That one's debatable. That one is also kind of debatable. This one's definitely a crest though.
Yeah.
That one's a crest. That one's a crest. Yeah.
Some of them aren't that bad, even though it is a crest. Like Montana and Oregon are actually very nice to look at.
The funniest thing about Oregon's, and I learned this recently, is that they have a backside to their flag. It's not just the same design. It's not just the same design on the backside. It's a tiny little beaver.
You know, I think that automatically puts it in like triple S or at least S.
You're so right. We'll put it in S tier because it's
Yeah.
still a blue one with a
No,
crest.
you need to put Virginia's in titty. It's the only
Which
one
one's
with
Virginia's? Is it this one?
No. The blue background with the crest, the last one you put in. The most recent one you put in.
Oh right, this one has titty. Okay, yeah, that one's
Titty!
Wisconsin.
For context, chat, I'm from Virginia, and I've been living in Virginia for all my life, and it's like we're the only flag with a titty on it.
I'm also gonna preemptively put that one in E tier. Cool.
Which one is that? Mississippi or something?
The first one I think is Alabama. Also, hi Will,
yeah.
How's it going? Welcome to the chat. It's an odd time to zone in. Yeah, just a little bit.
I think the one with the Confederate flag might be Mississippi.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that is Mississippi's previous flag. They have a new one which is not on this list. One that fortunately does not have the Confederate flag on it.
Thank God.
Anyway, first one is Alabama.
Kind of bland.
Yeah.
Sums up my feelings about if I were to ever go there. It would be a no. That's a big red X.
It's
like I'd get hate crimed.
Yeah. Well, it's not the worst because it's at least a simple flag. This is a flag that you could make in Minecraft. So that gets at least 1 point.
Alaska.
Alaska's got a good flag.
Yeah, triple S Goku. I love that flag.
Scotland. That really is the Alabama really is the inversion of the Scotland flag, isn't it?
God, I want to think about that.
Anyway, so yeah. Alaska goes in triple S Goku because that is a really cool design. The little dipper with the North Star up at the top.
That's the Big Dipper.
Is it the Big Dipper?
I think the Big Dipper follows the North Star.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah.
It's a dipper, and it has the North Star.
I'm
it's
a
really
space
cool
gay. Chat. I love stars and constellations.
That is completely valid. Next up, I believe this is Arizona.
You know, well, we
yeah?
probably shouldn't have done the blue background with the crest one, like preemptively, because now we don't know which one they are, because it's alphabetical.
That's true, but I can make some inferred guesses
True.
from my knowledge of how the alphabet works.
Fair.
For example, I believe that's Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. No, that's Delaware, because Delaware is the one with the date on the bottom.
Okay.
Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois.
That's Hawaii.
Yeah, that's Hawaii's one.
Who did this to you? That's an
The
ugly
British.
flag. Fair. Okay.
You know what the funniest thing is? Hawaii was never part of the British Empire. They just saw the Union Jack and were like, mine.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Arizona.
next up is Arizona, which I think would be a great flag if it weren't for the fact that the top half of the copper star blends in so badly with the top half of the flag.
Agreed. Although it
You
kind
know?
of looks like, it kind of looks like the logo for like a fast food place.
Yeah, this is the new rebrand for Whataburger. Yeah.
God. I was gonna say
Um,
like White Castle or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good flag. It's just like I do have that kind of like little nitpick about it where it's, the star kind of blends in a little too much. Next up is Arkansas. Whataburger becomes whoa a burger.
Arkansas looks like the flag looks like the "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign.
See, I was thinking this is just a name tag. Like that's just genuinely actually a name tag.
Welcome
This
to
is
Arkansas.
hello, my name is hello, my name is Arkansas. Yeah.
God, yeah. I'd give it a B because there was some effort put into it.
Yeah. It is a little reminiscent of the Confederate flag though.
Yeah.
With that particular shade of red. I'm gonna put this in doo-doo feces.
California.
So, I have a funny thought about the California flag.
Go on.
That bear is missing a head. And also, California Republic should say New California Republic.
Fair.
I've played too much Fallout.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd say like a B.
It's if you zoom in on the bit, which let me see if I can zoom in
Enhance.
a little bit. Enhance. You can't really see it because it's kind of pixelated, but that bear has a weird face when you zoom in.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks like a sloth bear.
Yeah. What, like a sloth bear? No. Just a bear. Oh. Weird.
What is wrong with this place? Yeah. I'd say like a B.
Yeah. Like I said, it's missing a couple things. Next up is, I believe this is Colorado.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
All right.
Every time I see this one, every time I see this flag, I don't think Colorado.
Yeah. I don't either.
I think Chicago, which is weird.
Yes, I think
Chicago's
that too.
Because Chicago's in Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
say like a C for Colorado.
Yeah, it's alright. C for C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, this is Delaware. And this is the only one that's got a date on it because Delaware is very proud of the fact that they are the first state in the union.
Yep.
And you don't have to rub it in, guys.
Yeah. They also don't have sales tax.
You don't have to rub it in, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Blaze.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Oh
Let me switch
boy,
over.
I see we're ranking state flags.
We are ranking
Yep.
state flags.
Move Oklahoma. Oklahoma's also another one with just a fucking blue background with a crest.
I'd see. I wasn't sure whether to clarify that as a crest, because that's not like it's not like a traditional crest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like God, why are so many states so boring?
Because they all made their flags in one go. I don't know. But we'll get to Oklahoma. We'll get to Oklahoma. For now,
Delaware.
Delaware.
I like
Delaware.
the colors.
Yeah, it's another interesting case of like it's
It's a
technically
unique
a
color, yeah,
it's technically a crest on a blue field,
but
right?
it looks
Like-
actually good, unlike a lot of the others.
Yeah,
It's a unique
Um,
color. It's not the same fucking shade of blue.
yeah. I'm gonna put that in B tier because it's not quite as cool as Arizona,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Also, we are definitely gonna get shit for putting California in B tier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Speaking of California, did you guys hear what they're considering doing in San Francisco? No, you can't turn right on a red light.
You know, as a driver in the state of Florida, I both love that and fucking hate that.
Yeah. What? Like.
All right. Anyway,
Speaking of Florida,
Speaking of Florida,
Um,
Here's my-
quite like Florida's flag, to be honest.
here's my take on the Florida flag. That is just Alabama's flag with a crest.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
better. Exactly, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
So here's my other problem with it. That crest is too detailed, right?
Yeah.
yes.
That crest has too much going on in it. And I get what they were trying to go for. Still bad.
Mhm.
I like it.
I will put it on the same tier as Alabama. I will put it in C tier.
I may not like our government, but I'm okay with the flag that we have.
Yeah. All right, next up. This is Georgia's flag.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like the little decal in the corner.
Yeah.
Like the
I
yellow, it really makes it pop.
can't really tell what that's supposed to be from here. Oh, it's like a
That's
little
their-
statue. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's cute. B tier.
Yeah.
Cause it's still very reminiscent of the United States flag, but at least it tries to do something with the design in the corner. Next up is Hawaii.
Duty feces.
You don't like the Hawaii flag?
You know why I don't like the Hawaiian flag?
Ugly.
Because it shouldn't be a state. Hawaii should be its own country still.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. The United States fucked over Hawaii. Anyway, no, okay, so my biggest issue with the Hawaiian flag, right, is
Why
these
is it,
stripes.
the stripes?
Why is
are-
it in that particular order?
Yeah, I don't like. Oh no, it's French.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's British.
No, the other side.
The stripes?
I see what you mean, but it starts out with a white stripe, so it can't be French.
What flag is that then?
It's just the Hawaiian flag, my man.
Oh no, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's French. The last three.
Well, yeah. Anyway,
Curse.
Illinois.
It's
It's fine.
Eh.
eh.
C tier. My big issue with it is that it just says Illinois at the bottom. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of hate flags that tell you what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one exception being California, solely because of how fucking baller it is to be like, yeah, we're still a republic, fuck you.
Yeah.
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 What
Um,
is the next?
no
is that
way.
Indiana?
That is Indiana.
I've
You
watched.
know how
so
I know
much-
it's Indiana?
I've watched Parks and Rec. That's how I know.
Nice. No, see, the
mean-
way I know is because it literally says Indiana on the state flag.
Oh,
that
I
little
didn't see
tiny-
that.
Yeah, it's the little tiny word right there between the 2 stars at the top, which again, yeah,
Honestly, A tier. I like the design.
it's a no, it is a neat one. It I would put it in S tier, if not for it saying what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Next up is Iowa. You want to talk about the French?
Yeah.
French.
That one is just France with like a drawing in the middle and also the word Iowa.
French derogatory.
Bad. I will say, I still don't get the hate for the French in general. I understand the hate for Parisian specifically.
Yes,
Um,
Parisian's the worst part of the French culture.
Yeah.
Next up, this is right before Maryland. I think that's Louisiana? Maybe?
I think so, because their state bird is the pelican.
Yeah. So Louisiana.
I love.
Yeah. It's just a little weird that they're sucking from the bird titty.
Are they?
What?
That's not actually what they're doing, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
What?
Blaze, you came into my stream and you didn't expect me to say something fucked up like that.
From the bird.
I'm just confused.
Sucking from the bird titty, yeah.
I'd say A.
Yeah. It's another design on a blue background, but at least it's not a crest, you know?
Exactly.
Maryland. That
Oh,
one is triple S Goku.
God.
I fucking love the Maryland flag so much.
So do the people of Maryland. As a Virginian, I just want to say, Marylanders go fucking nuts for their flag for
Yeah.
like no reason at all. And I
Yeah.
don't
'Cause
get the
it's-
hype, but it's funny.
Cause it's a fucking baller flag. Are you kidding? They
Okay.
they really said fuck good design, fuck contrasting colors, fuck your blue field with a crest in the middle. We're gonna go all in on this stupid ass design.
It feels like it has like tartan, like a Scottish tartan color, almost.
Yeah,
to
tartan.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
I get what you mean. It's definitely not a tartan pattern.
It's not, but it feels like it
it's
does.
It's like the Americanized version of a tartan.
Listen,
But yeah,
I see this flag and I can already taste the Old Bay in my mouth. Triple S.
God, I've seen so many bumper stickers of crabs, but with that pattern on it. Like, that's ingrained into my brain as someone who grew up in Northern Virginia. Because Maryland was just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Also, Maryland drivers, y'all suck. Y'all suck balls.
Maryland drivers be like,
Every single
Alright.
instance, because I've only been driving since July. Every single instance I've had with someone being a dumbass on the road, it's always Maryland. Like why? It's y'all.
See, every instance I've seen of dumbass drivers is usually from Florida, but mostly because I live in Florida.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to figure out what this next one is. So do give me a moment.
Missouri.
It might be. It might be.
why did you sound like you sounded like Android 14 for a second there.
It might
Goku.
be. Goku.
Goku. Goku.
I have to kill Goku.
We have to defeat Goku.
What the fuck is taking my internet so long to load? I know it's because I'm streaming, but...
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay, sorry, hold on, I gotta pull up. It is Massachusetts.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, the
I
new
have family
Mississippi
there.
flag is really pretty.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that one up real quick. Mississippi... movie.
It's really nice.
Flag.
It still has it still has like a little bit of like in it, but
Because
As
it's
long
got
as
the
this one-
color scheme still.
yeah. But I like
But
it though.
yeah. See if I can. Ah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like that a lot.
yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna close out of that. No
yeah.
spoilers. For what we're gonna do later. Anyway. So yeah, the next one is Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is a.
I'd put it in C tier because again, it
Yeah.
is just white.
It's Massachusetts. It's Massachusetts.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of one of the posters for the first Ant-Man movie, where it's basically just the logo for Ant-Man, and then in
Yes!
center is like a tiny little guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that so much.
But it doesn't do this flag any favors. C tier.
No.
Next
this one
up is
Missouri.
I
I have a
am in
Misery.
misery.
My roommate was just in
Missouri.
my roommate was just in Missouri because he has family there, and so I sent him the Vine when he texted me that he landed, and I was just like, ah, misery, and he's like, yeah,
There
kinda
ain't
weird,
nobody else can comfort me. Oh no.
oh yeah. Reese's
Reese's
Puffs.
Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Who's gonna?
Any-
Okay, wait. We gotta ask. Who's doing which part of that of that fusion?
See the problem is I don't know the dick sucking one.
I do.
Offhand.
I do.
Blaze, that's you. No, we're not doing this on stream.
We're not. But
we're,
like,
we're all over Discord right now. That would suck.
it would. But God, it would be funny.
Anyway,
or at least I've heard it. I don't know if I remember the lyrics, but I memorize lyrics very easily.
it's like I saved dick by giving it CPR.
Yes.
Let's make porn and watch it on VCR. I think are the lyrics.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's also edited to actually be in the same tempo. Apparently, it's not in the same tempo.
It's not. I did hear it. I did hear that original song once, and I was like, God, this sucks.
It sucks. Yeah,
Someone
it's terrible.
that song in the background of that mashup makes it sound like it's a Vocaloid.
Have you guys ever seen the duet of the Vocaloid of Hatsune Miku singing Daisy Bell along with the IBM?
I have seen that.
computer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want that, but with Misery, CPR, and Reese's Puffs.
1 second. I've got a very important question for you.
Yeah.
You can stream chat.
Okay. Hold on.
Just
This might take a second. My computer's running a bit slow. Virgil offers you a berry. I can't watch this. Not while I'm streaming. I'll watch it later.
yeah.
Anyway.
Missouri.
Missouri. Missouri is inverted France.
Terrifying. Horrible entity.
C tier.
What's up with the audio right now? Huh? I'm hearing
do you mean?
static.
I'm also hearing static, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Mungus.
Anyway.
It's coming from Mungus.
Anyway. B tier. Because it's okay. I joke about it being the French flag, but inverted. But it's actually not. It's actually not that bad as a flag. It's got the red, white, and blue. It's cute. All right. So I left
That's
this one out of.
Nevada.
That one is Nevada, or Nevada. Excuse me.
Nevada.
No, because it is actually pronounced Nevada, but I pronounced it Nevada my whole life, so I'm like
Same.
getting unused to that.
I've heard it.
It
Um,
feels
both
wrong,
my
you
whole
know.
life.
No, apparently Nevadans get really mad when you pronounce it Nevada.
I don't care. They are
Uh,
Nevada. People from Nevada aren't actually people. They're government spies.
Anyway,
Really?
So the reason I left this one out of the blue background with a crest, because it would qualify. The one reason I left it out is because on it says the phrase "Battleborn," and that is so funny to me.
What?
Really? Oh God! What?
Yeah, it says "Battleborn" on the flag.
Sick.
So that's
Triple S
fucking
Goku.
radical. Yeah,
Triple SNES Goku.
triple SNES Goku.
Yeah, SNES.
SNES.
All right, the next one is New Jersey.
Joyzy, but we
Uh,
gotta put it in. We gotta put it in Doodoo Feces too,
I gotta put it in
specifically to
UT. No, I'm
troll,
kidding.
to troll them. You
Um,
know.
I actually quite
Yeah.
like the colors on that flag.
I guess. I don't know. They're not doing it for me.
Eh.
The light blue in the middle is fine with the orange and red, but the tan background doesn't really do it for me. You know?
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Wikipedia it has it more as like a peach color.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that might just be the corruption.
the
Um,
the corruption. That's the
like,
that's the
Terraria.
nuclear
corruption.
fallout.
Oh no, not the
Yeah,
Terraria
no, I'm looking
biome.
at it on Wikipedia. It's more like a peachy orange color.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's a C tier.
Yeah.
It's not quite doo-doo feces.
What is that?
That is
New
New
Mexico.
Mexico.
I
I think this flag is really cool because it's
like it.
because it's taken in inspiration from some of its native roots.
Mhm.
And also it's just a really simple flag. It's really cool. The corruption. I love Horizon Zero Dawn.
Doo-doo-doo.
I need to finish
the
that
jungle
game.
biome,
I
but, you know.
have it on Steam. But my
Uh,
computer do be running slow when I try to play it, so
Yeah.
Me when stream.
I like it. S
Me
tier.
when the stream plays an ad.
Next up is North Carolina. This is just the Texas flag, but upside down and with some words on it.
Mm.
That's fair. It also has dates on it.
It does also have dates on it. It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
B tier.
Bah.
Next up, which one is this? This
Uh,
is North Dakota.
North
I
Dakota.
kind of like it because the eagle is very different from the other ones,
Mhm.
like pose wise and like kind of stylistic wise. It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. It's
Ow.
still dark blue background with a drawing on top of it.
Fair.
C tier.
Mhm.
Ohio.
Ohio, terrifying! I can't believe
the
it's the
only
new pride flag.
non-rectangular
It's the
flag.
pride flag.
That's Triple S
God.
Goku.
Have you seen
Yeah.
that
Listen.
video?
I've seen people claim the Italian flag is a pride flag. I've never seen them claim the
No,
Ohioan
no.
flag.
Okay, no, it's the edit of the Incredible scene where it's like replaced, improved. It's
Yeah.
that, but with the pride flags over time, and they slowly turn into Ohio's flag.
That's fucking incredible. Hey, mistakes?
Oh,
Oh, you pulled a smiling turnip. Cool.
Nice, thanks.
All right. Next up is Oklahoma, and again, this one I left out of the blue background with a crest one because I don't know. It's not quite a crest. This is another one that like pulls in inspiration
Crests
from
are to blame.
native roots. You know.
Yeah. It recognizes and stuff.
Origi is asked to join.
Origelm?
Yes.
Yeah, Will, if you want to.
But no, I like the Oklahoma flag.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're inverted.
Oh, I'm
Oklahoma.
oh, that was from the Tron stream. I forgot.
That's right.
Oh
Annoying.
man, so long ago.
Homer.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Here's what I could do. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Where's my layout? Where's my layout? There it is.
Return me to my non-shiny form.
Oh, see,
Shiny
I was
form
gonna
enabled.
I was just gonna briefly do that. There we go. Now it's Tron stream again.
Now it's Tron time.
Right. I actually could just like real quick just like
I am hilarious.
there he is. There's Dumas. All right. Anyway.
I am
Moving right along.
hilarious, and you will laugh at everything I say.
Oklahoma is based. I do agree with that, Stakes.
Are these
Yeah.
state flags?
Yes.
Yes, these are
Oh,
United
I
States.
don't
flags.
know a single one. I'm so sorry.
Ah, you're
That is
quite
not a
alright.
problem. I only know like Florida and Ohio. That's about it. And
I've got another
California.
tab. I've got another tab pulled up right now just so I can remember
the only,
which
one, the only
one's
ones I
which.
can guess
Yeah,
are ones
so
that
do
don't have
I.
the name on
Oh,
them.
Well,
okay. We are not taught other states' flags in schooling,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Find out
like-
yourself.
you kind of just have to find it out on your own.
But just to do a quick recap, in U tier we have Mississippi, and we put it in U tier because that is the flag of the Confederate States of America, which is
Which,
bad,
by
dumb, and
default, is-
stupid and
Yeah,
bad.
Bad.
That's pretty cringe, that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
incredibly
now-
cringe.
Very cringe.
Now Mississippi did change their flag to a not Confederate one. This tier list has not been updated. So
What does
Here's all
the new
that.
one look like?
it's really cute. It's got like a little magnolia flower in
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah,
Honestly,
which
I would
believe
love
is
for the
flower.
other blue background of the crest states to just be like, can we just redesign our flags, please? Can we like
please,
have
all
a
of-
summit where
all of
everyone
these.
says, "Hey, everyone, maybe try redesigning flags."
Please.
That's what the
Um,
next fucking meeting of the house should be.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, definitely not any of like the infrastructure problems our
Yeah,
nation
I
has or
agree.
anything like that. It's specifically
it's
flag
flags, yeah.
redesigning.
What if,
I
what
mean,
if
it's
the
not like they're gonna
US
get anything else done.
What if the US flag just becomes a blue background with 50 different crests on it?
I think I would
Ew.
actually go to Washington D.C. and never mind. I'm not gonna finish this
Don't
joke.
finish that joke. Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna go to Washington
leave a
D.C.
joke
and
incomplete.
leave a petition on the steps of Congress saying, "Hey, maybe don't do that."
You're going to
Yeah,
Washington
okay, Mark-
DC and Washington
Okay, Martin
DC.
Luther.
Here are 95 reasons why you should not change the flag of the United States.
Rhode Island. Yeah. You know,
Rhode
I'm a
Island,
big fan
yes.
of Rhode Island, you know?
So yeah, that's this next one. It is another interestingly shaped flag in that it is not a rectangle. It is more like a square because it's a sailor's flag.
Ah,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah, it's neat. That one goes in S tier, I think, just for that alone.
Yeah. And I like their motto. Their state motto is just hope.
What is their state motto?
Hope.
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 I was hoping
Oh.
it'd be Arr,
Yard.
pleasing to be I.
Hope. Hopium.
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 That's what I huff every day.
Yeah, same. Wait and hope.
In this
That's
economy?
the two things that humanity is
Episode
most
4, A New
used to the
Hopium.
most.
That's the motto of the rebellion is rebellions are built on hopium. Anyway, the next one up is South Carolina.
Hope.
Which
seed malt.
I
like this one.
love
It's very
South Carolina's.
vaporwave.
Yeah, that looks.
Unintentionally.
You're right.
Vaporwave. That's Triple S Goku.
Honestly, I would also say put Rhode Island up there too. Also, I kept saying Rhode Island. Fucking Arc Knight saved me. I can't stop thinking about it.
Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island is how they say it in Homestar Runner, I'm pretty sure.
Rhodes Island is also an actual island in Greece.
Oh,
Fantastic. Can Washington go in the blue background with a crest here? No, because it's not a blue background. It's a green background with a crest. We'll get there. Patience, young
what
Padawan.
What you don't realize is that they actually made theirs during the year of Luigi, thus Tony.
Oh, yeah.
No, not the
Yeah, that was
year of
actually-
Luigi.
That was actually when Shrek 2 was coming out, and they turned everything green as like a promotion for Shrek
Excellent.
2.
You know,
Oh,
they built a replica
God.
of Shrek Swamp in the Scottish Island.
Yes.
Is there
You
really?
can actually stay
Get
in.
it as an
yeah.
Airbnb.
It's an
Oh my
Airbnb.
God, no.
Okay.
We have something similar to that in Florida. This was built like way before Disneyland or Disney World. It's a little place in a town called Port Orange, and it is a recreation of Snow White's cabin.
I love that.
Completely unaffiliated with Disney or anything. It was the guy that owned that property saw Snow White when it first came out in 1930, whenever, and thought it was such a cool movie that he decided he was going to build a replica of the cabin from that movie, and he did.
I just,
And
I
it's
just,
considered a historic place in Port Orange.
I just love that the Shrek Swamp replica, the article that in which I first read about it, just said,
Mhm.
"Sleep like an ogre in Shrek Swamp." I'm like, oh,
Wow.
can't wait to
Sleep like
sleep like
an
an ogre.
All right. Next up is Tennessee.
Okay.
They really
Oh,
just
yeah.
Girl,
said,
are you from Tennessee? Because you have a really thick Southern accent.
Oh
Is
yeah. I looked up the year of Luigi because I wanted to make fun of the whole Luigi caused the worst fiscal year. Apparently October is the month of Luigi. Fun fact.
Ah,
We're
Oh,
almost
I guess
hitting
that makes
Luigi
sense.
month.
June will be in the month
Wait.
of Luigi.
It's almost
give it
Luigi
2 days.
time.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
it's just a ball.
it's a Dragon Ball. Holy shit! It's just an inverted Dragon
Someone-
Ball, isn't
Oh
it?
my god!
Someone play the original Dragon Ball theme.
Yep.
Wait, you can't play it on stream. Don't play it on stream. Don't play it on stream.
No, I can't play that on stream. However, if you give me a second, because my soundboard's loading, I can play this. Where is it? There it is.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Anyway.
Why do I feel like like the DSi menu or something?
Uh-oh. You really got me with that one. Alright.
Oh, yeah, that took me a moment.
Hey, Blaze.
Yeah? Oh no!
Okay, so if we're doing this
SSS
Tennessee one.
Goku for the inverted Dragon Ball.
For the inverted Dragon Ball, but also I want to point out this little blue stripe on the side of it. That is not like a thing with this specific image. That is just on the flag of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking
Yeah.
weird, but like, it's a Dragon Ball. It has to go in Goku.
So it's like a
Yeah.
book, a red book with a blue spine with a Dragon Ball
Ah.
perched on top of it.
It's oh my
It's
god,
a
it's
book
an
of
edition of Dragon Ball manga.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Because
Oh
the
my
spine is on the
God,
right side. Guys,
Oh
we
my
fucking
God.
did it.
It's not.
Dragon
It's not.
Ball Deep Lore.
See, it's not SSS Goku. It's US Goku.
US Goku.
Hold on. There we go.
US Goku. Ultra
Alright.
Saiyan Goku.
Next up is
Wait,
the
wait,
flag
wait.
of Texas. Yeah.
Just a moment. Scroll back up for a moment. Back to
Yeah.
US Goku. That first one. Why is that just the EU flag but fallen apart?
It's the.
To be
little
fair,
nipple.
that's what the EU is doing right now, LMAO.
Sadly, yes.
No, that's the flag of Alaska. It is representative of the.
Big Dipper.
I think we said it was the Big Dipper. Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the North
Dipper
Star and
and
everything.
yeah, the North Star. There you
Yeah.
So.
go.
there's
Oh
that.
right, I forgot I had this one.
What happens in Alaska though, for real?
Pitbull goes
Okay,
to Walmart there.
to
Apparently.
put it simply,
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven or hell.
that's what happens.
Jeez.
I see.
As someone,
the
as
fighting
someone
game
who's,
intros.
as someone whose best friend lived in Alaska for a while and has told me stuff, there's not much to do there. A lot of people smoke weed.
Of course.
There's really, really good seafood, like really good seafood.
I'm not surprised by that.
I would imagine. Yeah.
And their school systems are pretty decent from what my friend has told me. All the teachers are very chill. And for Alaska, if you go to a college, in I think Oregon, California, or Washington State, you get in-state tuition if you reside in Alaska.
That's fucking
makes sense.
That's fucking rad as hell.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, they do have Sarah Palin.
well, they also have Santa Claus for Alaska. So this is a politician who was born with the name Thomas Patrick O'Connor. He legally changed his name to Santa Claus, and then he super left wing for America. And he changed his name specifically, as according to Wikipedia, he says he changed his name to match the legendary character in 2005 to help bring awareness to his advocacy for children's health and welfare, a time during which he engaged in a nationwide tour to champion that cause. Claus has expanded his advocacy as a congressional candidate into the broader sphere of democratic socialism, including support for Medicare for all, coronavirus relief, a wealth tax, and student loan cancellation.
Based as fuck, actually.
Based.
Real hero.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Colleen's got. I also want to point out that you know Wikipedia does that thing where it's like the name of the title or the name of the article, and then like under it, it's usually like a subtitle. Yeah. This one is Santa Claus, politician, American politician, and Anglican monk.
Incredible.
What?
Yeah. And the guy really does look like Santa Claus. It's so funny. But yeah. So good things to come out of Alaska.
There's good things and there's bad things, you know.
It's 25 past 2 on this side of the world, and I've spent the past 2.5 hours formulating OC law.
Based.
With a friend.
Jesus Christ.
We went through an alarming number of questions, some of which were very unusual, about OC law.
Listen, I literally had to do that as part of my job, so I can't even say anything.
This is my OC for... Well, is it Galaxy's Edge that you work on?
Yeah.
This is my OC for Galaxy's Edge. I call him General Peevis.
God damn it.
He's yellow. like a sort of lurid
Jesus Christ. No, that's you know, you joke, that is something that George Lucas would come up with.
Yeah.
When they were making Force Unleashed, they wanted to give Starkiller like a Darth title. And they consulted George Lucas, and his ideas were, well, you can either call him Darth Insanius or you can call him Darth Icky.
What?
Darth Icky.
Darth Icky?
Yeah, Starkiller was almost named Darth Icky, and I think that's so funny. They eventually decided not to go with a Darth title for Starkiller.
What about if you call him Darth Glob?
Darth Glob. Yeah, and then Darth Shitto.
They got him in his... my chair also creaks a lot at the moment. It's gonna fall apart any day now. I just figured I'd mention it if it becomes audible during the stream.
Hold on.
But yeah, I'm trapped in the dense OC lore. But honestly, I kind of like coming up with OC lore.
No, it's fun. That was part of what I liked about doing it. Was was just coming up with a character. I need to work on my lore for the D&D character that I have already made.
Yo, what D&D character? What?
Her name is Trilla, and she is a tiefling bard.
Whoa. I've been making a new character for a game that I'm playing in that Razik's hosting, and I'm very excited for it. We're playing Pathfinder.
I'm still playing a half elf with an Australian accent, and at the same time a elf warlock who's incredibly southern USA kind of vibe.
I know the worst part is I can imagine like, now this here's a wyvern in its natural habitat.
He's more like, oh no, not a wyvern.
Oh no! I can't do any. I can't even attempt it. No, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna try again. What?
There was one. It was in a campaign where I had to defeat a bunch of archdemons, and there was an archdemon that my very Australian half-elf paladin Marcus, he was very scared of. So my other character turned up and said, "Marcus may have feared you, but I am no Marcus."
That's got
And then shanked him. Or shanked her,
Incredible.
rather.
that's got the same energy as, I've always said my sword was a tool of justice, but this isn't my sword.
I mean, it was a Lord of the Rings paraphrasing bit that I did
Yeah.
for
Alright,
that fight.
I am back with a cat in my lap.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Now that we're all gathered here once again, next up is Texas. You know what they
Okay.
say. Everything is, yeah, everything is Texas.
Poland and a star in Texas.
That's what we were saying earlier. Is like we brought up the North Carolina flag. I mean, they're just inversions of each other.
They are. Damn, that really is just truly a creative moment. I say with immense sarcasm.
I mean, that's what half of these are, is, you know, creativity moment. I mean, Florida's flag is just the Alabama flag with a seal on it. We're probably gonna get shit from Texans for doing this, but
Mid.
C tier.
Mid.
Don't even think
Uh,
of telling us what temperature it is in your state right now, you.
You
I was gonna
Texan.
say,
I'm in
I was gonna
Florida,
say-
bitch. I know what it's like. You ain't seen shit.
let's see, what is it right now? Where I am currently located, it is 85 degrees Fahrenheit
At 9
Um,
p.m.
at 9:30 p.m.
Girl, that ain't right.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
So
Next up is Washington.
couple weeks ago, it was consistently 90, but with the sun, it felt like 104.
And the humidity. Don't forget
Yep.
the humidity.
Yeah,
I-
our
that's-
90% humidities, you know.
Every time I try to make a guest at work laugh about it, I would always say, yeah, we've got the heat of Tatooine and the humidity of Dagobah.
Yeah.
God.
That really stars my wars.
Yeah. Usually gets a good laugh out of them, but, you know, not all the time. Some people look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because they've never seen a Star War in their whole lives.
What the fuck do you
Um,
mean a Star War?
I'm a
There's no
Star
such thing as a
War.
Star War.
I do make that joke also, because we're supposed to stay in character, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm such a big Star Wars fan. What's that? Your stars have wars? That sounds awful. I'm so sorry. How does that even work?
What do you mean?
Anyway. Next up is Washington.
It looks like they
It's-
that
I
just
mean-
What do you
looks
mean
like
by that?
the little thing of Washington on the $1 bill, and it's like, yep, go with that.
It really said
I
dollar
mean-
bill flag, dollar bill flag.
That's really
Yeah.
what it is. It's a dollar bill.
bills, y'all.
But you know what? Just for the sheer
The dollar
just for
bill.
the sheer balls of that, B tier.
I may
To be
not be
honest,
making
that's
dollars, but I do
not
be making
bad.
sense.
I don't even be making sense a lot of the time.
Neither do I. Neither do
All right, next one. Country roads. Take me home
To the
to the
place
place.
I
I
belong.
West-
West Virginia!
I'm so tired of that song.
Whenever I think of that
Hot.
song, it's always RT game that I think of.
Same.
The-
Same.
It's always internet historian for me. Specifically the phrase, This is so sad. Desperito play play Country Roads.
Desperito play Country
Des-
Roads?
For,
Yeah, Desperito play Country Roads.
for context, my ex goes to West Virginia University, and we were in a relationship for 5 years, and then he
Mhm.
dumped me, so now I don't like West Virginia.
Understandable.
That's a valid reason for
Very
not liking
valid
West Virginia.
reason.
Yeah. Plus, they sing Country Roads at every single fucking football game, no matter if they lose or not. And it's really obnoxious.
To be fair, Alabama does the same thing with Leonard Skinner, so like
Was it
yeah.
free? Only if it's Freebird. It's only good if it's Freebird.
Won't you fly?
Oh, no.
Sweet Home
It is Sweet Home Alabama.
Free
Oh.
bird, yeah.
All right, and the last one on this list
Wyoming.
is the wonderful world of Wyoming.
Which, as we know, was where was of course. How can we forget where the Decepticons were
Aquaman.
based in the Transformers Marvel UK comic.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So what I really like about the Wyoming flag is that it's got a Scott the Woz style border.
Hey, all Wyoming, yeah.
Hey y'all, got here.
Can we have Court outside today? Damn, she's good. But yeah, it's fine. I do like that the seal is off center specifically to fit inside the buffalo.
Hey, all
What?
Wyoming.
They really just kind of, they all just kind of squanched.
Hey
it
y'all, Wyoming here. Wyoming.
It's cute. It's cute. That's an A tier for me.
All
Me
right.
when I'm Wyoming.
All right, cool. That is our tier list, everyone.
Incredible.
That's the first one of the night. I'm gonna
Truly
bring that
the
over
most
there.
yoded stream of
Alright.
I kind of want a tier list where it's a bunch of images where if you connect them together, it forms one larger image, but you deliberately place them out of order.
We did kind of do that last night. I think it's in the general chat in my Discord, which by
Oh,
the
it's
way,
the letter
speaking of
tier
which-
list. Yeah. Can we do a
No, it
tier
was-
list? Tier list?
Hold on. Speaking of my Discord, there you go. Anyway, so it wasn't the letter one that I was thinking of. It was the
Type one?
the too many types one, because our A tier spells out a sentence.
Oh
A
right,
tier
yes.
says silly little stinky fluffy furry magic dream guys.
Yeah. Right. I remember that.
But then yeah, also the letter one, it did say Mwelf
Well,
at the very top. So anyway, that's that one.
What's a
So-
perfect time to play Lo-Fi Green Hill Zone?
Listen, that's just what Game Chops is pulling up, all right?
Oh, that
So we
Sonic
have
Frontiers update came out, didn't it?
It did, and it's
It
really
did.
good.
I need to play it, but I've
so
not
I've heard.
Oh,
played in a bit.
I am. Yeah.
I need to play it, but Disney Speedstorm went free to play, and I've been playing that recently. So
I mean, they're coming out with an update soon that fixes the late game, which is a good thing, because the late
Yeah.
game was bad.
Oh, and Frontiers.
It was
Alright.
specifically the final boss, like the final two bosses, were a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, I remember.
okay, so this next tier list that I have for you, because I did
Oh, boy.
prepare a few of these this time.
Oh,
This
boy.
one is we are ranking photos of Jesus Christ.
The imposter. Wait, no. Do you have the intruder?
We don't. These are the photos that it gave us.
No, I mean the imposter. As in like a tier. Let's make that
Yeah, we can do that.
imposter.
Add a row below. Give me a second. Hold on.
Hello, cat.
I gotta do the settings.
I suggest the tier
Uh,
being called G's Ain't.
Cheese ain't. I like
Cheese
that.
G's ain't.
I like
Cheese
that.
ain't.
Yeah. I can already
Uh,
tell who's going in the G's ain't tier.
And then I will add a row above. So that way, when I inevitably get these as images and post them in the Discord, which by the way, go join my Discord. That way the logo doesn't obstruct anything.
I kind of want you all to
Uh,
rank my OCs in a tier list based on vibes only.
That'd be fun.
That would
That'd
be
be fun.
fun.
We should next time we do one of these, which I do plan on doing more tier list streams because I do enjoy this.
Mhm.
So I don't have to worry about being bad at a video game. All right, let's zoom in a little bit, and then first one is Jesus in bed waiting for you.
Whoa.
Strikes fear.
Fear.
Strikes fear.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next one is Colleen and I were going over these earlier, and Colleen described this one as the guy that plays Ezra in Ahsoka.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which
That's him.
yeah, I trust him.
That's either him. That's either Ezra on Ahsoka, or that's Dev Patel.
That's that's Sir Gawain. That's not even Jesus. That's just Sir Gawain. Next one
Gawain.
is Jesus floating down from the heavens, shrouded in light, saying unto you, "Be not afraid."
Be not afraid.
He's
Be
not.
be
that's
not
white
afeared.
Jesus. I don't agree with
Jesus
that
is here.
I don't think his robes would even have been white, honestly. Ugh, this
No,
chair,
they
I
wouldn't have been.
swear.
I'm gonna put that one in Jesus no.
Jesus, no.
This next one is
Recreation of his face based on what they think he might have looked like.
this one is Shala from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
God damn it, Mel.
Am I wrong?
That does look like him, and I hate that.
I don't know.
He's just some guy,
Oh.
honestly.
Yeah, that,
He's like,
yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Next up is Jesus chair.
I mean, that's going in S tier. And just
No.
I trust him.
Kim.
Next up is. Oh shit! Hold on. Where is it? Next up is
What is
Nickelback.
Look at this grass.
that? Graph.
Okay, I need you to know, the other day I was in a store, and they unironically started playing that.
look at this epitaph.
This was an Asian, like,
God damn
this was
it.
an Asian supermarket. We just, were they playing it?
Great question.
Speaking of Asian supermarkets are goated, go to them.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Anyway, I'm gonna put that one in G Zane.
Disney.
I knew which one was gonna be. I thought the last one was gonna be G-Saint.
Oh no. Because here's the thing: is that looks like traditional white Jesus. That's just a blonde guy in a robe.
You're right.
Just
I thought
some
that was
Right.
dude.
Christian Bale for a moment.
That's just no. You know
Wait,
what?
I
You know
feel
what
like-
this reminds me of? You know what this one
What?
reminds me of? This one reminds me of the Jake Gyllenhaal version of the Prince of Persia.
God,
mean-
yeah.
If that is Christian Bale, the Bale doesn't get more Christian than that, does it?
Well, you know what?
Mungus.
You're so right. Next up is Eastern Orthodox Jesus.
I mean, he sure is that your average
That
medieval
sure is.
artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
No
is.
opinion on
Nice.
this.
Yeah.
yeah. That's just Jesus. Yeah. Next up is Jesus along with Artax.
I thought that was the meme of
Wait.
the knight protecting that lady.
Why do
Oh, okay.
I not have
But I
No.
think of the meme where it's like me, and then the lady is like my foreskin, and it's like protect me hiding the AirPods in my foreskin from the
Oh,
Walmart employee. It's
no.
like, why?
What?
I'm gonna put this image in Strikes Fear into my small heart just for that. Just for that alone.
I remember when
and then
that
this.
painting of the knight protecting that woman
Where is
was
it?
first like posted online. I remember
Uh,
thinking, what a great artwork. I never thought I'd hear that sentence.
What?
There it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh
Mungus.
Christ. For the sake of the stream, I'm not showing this.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What is?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Also, did you notice the fucking Miku fucking Jotaro above it?
Christ Almighty.
That actually looks really cool.
It's very
one actually-
cool. It looks
That one I
awesome.
actually will show on stream. Cause that's pretty
It's
pretty
pretty
poggers.
fucking sick, dude.
Poggers.
Oh, ew, Twitter.
Ew.
Ow!
Yeah.
Get it! Kills
Also, it's
you,
gonna look a
kills-
little it's gonna look a little off center because of how I have this thing cropped and everything, but it's fine. Go follow Red Eye Ray on Twitter.
On Twitter.
There you
I
go.
hope it's not AI art.
That is
I also
definitely
hope it's-
not AI art.
Okay, good.
I heard
Cool.
someone a few weeks back say the only thing I'm okay with dead naming is Twitter.
Yeah.
I've said that multiple. Oh no, that's spoilers. Okay.
Spoilers.
I've said that. I said as long as Elon continues to dead name his daughter, then I'm gonna continue to dead name Twitter.
One
anyway,
second,
this
I gotta
last
do
Jesus.
something real quick.
This last Jesus has an eye infection.
Yeah.
Did you guys see someone tried restoring a medieval painting, but they absolutely fucked it up and it looks like a monkey?
Oh, I saw.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's so funny. Oh my God, hold on.
I think it's a
Give me
painting
second.
of what someone thinks is Jesus.
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Fucked up Jesus.
I already put it in
Painting.
chat.
What's it called? What's it
Oh,
called?
what a classic.
Yeah, it's. Hold on.
Yeah, it's.
Why did this happen? How could this have been let happen?
I don't know.
So that's what we're talking about, chat. That's it right there. Some.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's about the job I would do.
I mean, I'd have turned.
When you lie on your resume.
Is this the painting that I think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
Also, welcome back.
Oh, that hurts me.
I mean, I say this as if my restoration wouldn't make him into 1980s anime Jesus. So.
Well,
It'd be better than that.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I was gonna say my restoration would just be in the style of Parappa the Rapper. So.
No, that'd be funny.
You died for their sins.
You died
Sorry.
for their sins.
I died for everybody's sins, yeah? I died for everybody's sins, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, no, this one's got a fucked up eyeball.
I have no opinion on him.
Yeah,
He
Cool.
simply is.
Yay.
that one's done. All right, so we have 3 more that we have prepared for tonight. There's one that I want to save just in case Cal shows up, because I know Cal would get a kick out of it. So the other 2 that we have prepared is this one where we rank all of these different Lego themes.
Oh my.
Wait, okay. Where is it? Where is?
Bionicle and F,
There's
Bionicle and
Bionicle,
F.
but also where's Power Miners?
Power Miners is on here somewhere.
see it,
Power
I
Miners
see it.
is
There.
right here.
Go
the
to-
other one that I do also kind of want to wait for Cal is which monster would you date?
Oh boy. You know, that's a good question.
So there's those, and then the last one that we prepared, which is the one I kind of want to wait for Cal if he shows up, is ranking theme songs for kids shows, because we did do the kids shows last night, but then also
why is Pokemon just 1?
well, because I assume they're talking about just the I want to be the very best, that one.
Yeah.
Also, I love that the Nick Jr. thing is its own, but I want to wait for Cal for this one. So,
Wait, what?
Okay.
I just noticed something worse about that picture of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That's Gen 5, Ash. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
The
My
worst
name's
Ash.
Rigahelm, and you're
Easily.
watching the Disney Channel.
It's why I trust literally nothing regarding the Gen 5 anime when it comes to canonicity. Because if they couldn't even get their characters right, how can I trust them on any information they give me?
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna hold off on this one though. So we're down to the Lego one and the Monster Fucker one.
Um,
Oh no.
Sorry, this is what you signed up for, Will.
This is what life has turned into. Well, I mean, ranking Lego themes, that is a banging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to ask: are they gonna be like monster people or just straight up the monster?
Straight up the monsters. So like a slime is
Oh.
just like a big ball of goo,
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Or
that
like
changes things.
like yeah,
that changes
like
things
a
dramatically.
like a snurson. That's just a snake person. Anyway.
That changes things dramatically.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Lego ones then I guess.
Alright, so first things first, Bionicle and Power Miners must go in S immediately.
Well, I mean,
SSS Goku. SSS Goku. Now.
yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. That I mean, those go without saying. I'm also
Bionicle-
going to go ahead and put Ninjago up
Yeah.
there too, because I am a Ninjago
Yeah.
girly.
Fairs.
Do we also include
Yeah,
Modern
I
Ninjago
find it.
or?
So, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there are any others that I would just immediately Mindstorms.
Mindstorms, yeah. SSS Goku.
True.
Let's see. Where is? Okay,
oh.
where's the fucking Atlantis? Where's Atlantis?
There's Aqua's. Hold on. Oh, Atlantis. There it is.
Yeah, that goes up there too.
For
That was a
me,
pretty good
I
one.
would say that,
Where's?
Lego
I'm looking for-
Minecraft should go pretty high, because I think those sets are really good fun.
Yeah, but for right at the moment, we're just focusing
Ooh.
on.
Mars
Triple S
Mission.
Goku.
Mars Mission.
Oh my God, Mars Mission was fucking rad.
Yeah. Fucking SSS Goku. Speaking
Oh,
on a
Um,
related note, another
Martian-
space-themed one.
The Martian
Where
defenses weren't
is?
that
I'm trying to
great,
find
though.
it. Not Star Wars, but Star Wars is
I'm
pretty good.
putting Star Wars. I am putting Star Wars. up there.
I give it mostly because of Clone Wars era. Clone Wars era
Yeah.
was fucking goated. But where is it?
Knight's Kingdom absolutely rocked.
I am
Oh my God, where's
Exo
Knight's Kingdom
Force.
on here?
Yeah.
Second
Exoforce.
row from the bottom.
Second row from the
second,
bottom.
Oh, second from the bottom.
Yeah.
Knight's Kingdom, there it is.
Kingdom was so good.
Kingdoms in general was good too. Which is right
Um,
next to it. Yeah.
Yep. We'll just go ahead and put those two up there.
Where is the fucking?
I'm also
trying to
gonna just go ahead
remember
and
the
put.
Space Cops one. That one was sick.
Oh, Space Police. Hold on, where
Yeah,
is
Space
it? It's right
Police.
here.
Yeah, that
Uh,
put that in fucking Goku. That shit was
Um,
goated.
I'm also gonna put Monkey Kid up there. Monkey
Yeah,
Kid is
the fucking
rad as hell.
TV show is fucking
heard it's
insanely
really good.
good.
That's all of the ones that I would immediately put in Triple S Goku. I think.
Let me see. Overwatch. Can we put that in Doodoo Feces? Mixels.
So
Mixels.
hold on. Where's Overwatch? There it is. This one was just a weird one. Like those two brands don't really.
Yeah.
Mesh.
I'm gonna be
You know?
crucified for saying this, but I thought Hero Factory was genuinely quite good.
I think
also
Hero Factory
quite
was
liked
pretty
Hero
good.
Factory.
I just think what they tried to do with the TV show was terrible.
Well, the
Thank you.
TV,
That
I'm
was-
quite
they-
nostalgic
they-
for the first season.
The
Yeah.
first season's good. Then they reset their character arcs every fucking season,
Yeah, they did do that.
which makes it bad.
All right. But moving right along to the
Pharaoh's
rest
Quest,
of
wait.
these.
Pharaoh's Quest. I remember
Oh,
that.
yeah, Pharaoh's Quest was pretty good.
Yeah.
For me, I
Um,
would say that I know this is a license theme, but did anyone else from Lego Mario really disappointing?
Yeah. Well, we'll
I
get there.
think
We'll get
the
there. I think we
The
should.
ideas are cool, but like they just
Yeah.
don't do enough with it.
Yeah.
I think we should just continue on with the list as is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll get
Adventurers.
there.
Oh,
Adventures.
the classic adventures like Johnny Thunder and stuff. That is a
Yeah.
pretty good line for its
I
time.
I don't recall. I don't know anything about adventurers.
It's an older theme, but it checks out.
Is
You know,
that
it's a
where
really good
like
one.
some of like the movie characters come from?
The weird part is that
No.
I'm pretty sure they
I don't think so.
reused.
Like, I've
Yeah.
always wondered: is Clutch Powers just a completely original character, or is
Yeah.
that like a
Cow!
Friendly
Yeah.
ones.
Cow.
cow? No way.
I'm currently waiting to go home from work, but I shall
Ah.
Liquor of
stick around
cows.
and voice call. And if I'm in a quieter place, I will certainly try to weigh in on certain things.
We are ranking
Cool.
Lego themes.
Oh, cool! I know nothing about this.
All right.
Okay, I see one that
I'll
I want
forgive
to go and do feces tier, but we'll get there when
We'll
we
get there. We'll
yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no. Adventures was yeah, like Johnny Thunder and like that kind of stuff. It was like the precursor to Pharaoh's Quest, basically.
It was
Ah,
like copyright-free Indiana Jones, but incredibly Australian.
what?
That's pretty much what it was. Yeah. Next up is Alpha Team, and I do not remember this one.
I
know
really
nothing
like
about
Alpha
this.
Team. So Alpha Team's actually connected to Knight's Kingdom because the villain of Alpha Team, who is called Ogle, I kid you not,
Of
was
course,
a
he was called Ogle.
was
'Cause
a-
that's just Lego backwards.
exactly. He was a descendant of Lord Vladak from Knight's Kingdom.
Yeah. Mm.
That was
pretty
his
cool.
lore.
Huh. Interesting. Neat lore.
Put that one in A tier then.
Angry
for the
Birds.
lore.
Dear God, why? Yeah, you don't need
Aquazone.
to discuss that. Aquazone. I think I remember bits of this, or at least I've heard
This-
of it.
It's an interesting thing. A lot of the themes from around like the late 2000s, early 2010s were basically reboots of older themes.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
like
Rock
Pharaoh's Quest
Raiders.
was a reboot of Adventurers. Power Miners was a reboot of Rock Raiders. Atlantis was a reboot of Aquazone.
speaking of Rock
Um,
Raiders and SSS Goku,
We'll get there.
Also, can I just backtrack for like 1 second?
Yep.
Ogle, ain't that one thing Butch Hartman made?
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's it.
God.
I will never let anyone forget Dougal. I'll never let it happen.
Mungus.
Aquazone.
Listen. We don't talk about Dougal. Magic Roundabout, on the other hand. is,
Aquazone. Where do we put
don't talk
Aquazone?
about Dougal. Anyway.
Aquazone. So I think this is a fine series. I think everything that Aquazone did all right, Atlantis did better.
Oh yeah, Atlantis was the superior
Yeah.
one.
I'm
just
I'll put
mad
that
that they
A tier.
like. I hate Lego's three-phase thing because they have good things and then they do what they did.
Yeah. Next up is Lego Art, which is an interesting
I-
one. This is a recent theme.
I
Yeah.
wasn't too big
Oh.
on this. I thought this was just a little bit like that point.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I like the Starry Night one.
The Starry Night
Okay.
one is really good.
To
I
be
also
fair,
do
you're
think
right.
that I also do think that the idea behind it is interesting, and I definitely wanted to get the Beatles one. But I'm a big fan of the Beatles.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's one of those things where you have to get 4 of the same set if you want all 4 Beatles.
Oh,
You know?
what?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know, it's dumb. Because it only gave you enough pieces. It
Because
only gave you enough pieces
capitalism.
for one frame, and if you wanted to do all 4 Beatles, you had to get 4 of that set. That was like a big thing with this theme, where it's like, there was one where it was like, Sith Lords, right? And so like one of them was Darth Vader, one of them was Darth Maul, and then one of them was Kylo Ren. And then if you got 3 of those, you could combine them all to make a really big Darth Vader one.
Oh.
You know, because it gave you all the pieces to do that. But I don't like. That's like the big drawback of the art theme to me, is that you have to buy multiple of the same set in order to get everything out
Oh,
of it.
the thought
Yeah.
of like the voice of James Earl Jones being like,
How
"Damn
expensive
you,
were they?
Luke." I'm
Where are they?
Vadertron.
Yeah. Like, how expensive are they though?
That's a good question. Lego.
Because like, if they're not
.com.
expensive, I'm more okay with
There,
that.
I think it's like low, like 100 something dollars
Per?
per. I'm gonna
Then-
look this up on my phone
I-
because
no,
my browser's being slow.
Because like
Um,
that gimmick works well when it's a cheap set. Like Mixels did that very well with that concept,
mhm.
where they would give you a bunch of cheap sets that you could fuse together and create different things. That's
Oh,
a
the
good concept for that.
Oh, the recent one is actually really cool. It's Hokusai, the Great Wave.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I do like that one.
It is $100 for that one though.
Jesus!
Has anyone seen that version of the Great Wave that was released recently by the guy who wrote Garfield?
No.
It's a Garfield version of the Great Wave official.
Show?
fantastic.
Show this, please.
Let me find it.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
the
where do
only
we rate this?
Okay, so well, before we do, I just want to say I did look it up. There's only one of the first style of the art sets, like they show in this picture with the Marilyn Monroe one. It is a Batman one, and it is 120.
Jesus fucking Christ! No.
Yeah.
I don't want to rank it high for the reason of this is way too expensive to get multiple sets of.
C tier. Idea is really neat. Execution is awful.
Yeah.
Ideas. I thought Ideas was alright, because that's just anybody's set, isn't it?
Well,
We'll
to
get there.
ideas.
I know they're altered
next-
before release, though.
Yeah, but Ideas is also how we got the Tron Legacy set, and I'm really happy about that. So,
I put the
Um,
Garfield wave in stream chat.
all right. Oh my God.
That's official.
Hold
by the
on.
way.
Hold on.
That's
that one's being.
monstrosity.
Come on. No, load, please. Come on.
Holy shit!
Oh fuck no! The Garfield wave fucked up my stream.
No! What the fuck?
Garfellow.
Garfield wave hit different.
I can't believe it. Anyway,
The-
that was actually really funny. Garfield wave
Garfield
fucked
wave
up all
hitting
of the
different.
reactives just now. Anyway, yeah. So next up is the Lego Batman movie, which I'm assuming are sets based on the Lego Batman movie.
Wait, is it the movie or just the Lego Batman set in general?
So
Can
that
we
is the
look?
logo for the the movie, and also Lego DC Superheroes is later on this list.
I feel like Batman's its own thing though.
So no, this
I
is
only-
talking about specifically the movie.
I only watched the
Right.
movie recently, and if I'm being honest, I thought it was just kind of average.
It's a cute movie.
It's a cute movie.
It's one of the better Batman movies, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. It's certainly better than some recent things that we've gotten related to DC.
That's true.
Or Batman versus Superman.
I've also clipped the Garfield wave incident.
Oh, I was thinking of the Flash, but yeah.
That is what I
Um,
was thinking of too.
Y'all want to hear some very disappointing DC news?
What?
What's that?
All of it?
Amber Heard's going to be in Aquaman 2 still.
I am entirely unsurprised considering who else they've kept on recently.
Yeah, but it's still very upsetting.
Anyway, how do we feel about the Lego Batman movie?
I've honestly never watched
I've never
a
seen the
Batman
sets.
movie.
I've never seen the sets.
Cool. No opinion.
Belleville.
Belleville.
I don't remember this one.
This was like Lego for girls, basically. Was the idea behind
Before
this one?
the other Lego for girls.
Before Lego
Lego
Friends, yes.
Friends.
It.
Yeah,
know,
benefit
it's
from less
cute.
weird minifigures.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
has less weird minifigures, so I'll give it that.
It is
Black
what it is. I
Tron?
was gonna say it is. Yeah, Blacktron.
What?
Blacktron was like,
This was a
basically-
baseline.
if I remember correctly, Blacktron was like a direct follow-up to the classic space line.
This was such a good line, unironically.
Lots of really, really neat sets and everything. It's that very black and trans yellow.
I like it. I like the
kind of
color
aesthetic.
palette from what I'm seeing of it.
It's very Clue 2.0,
Yeah.
which is fitting given the name.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Um,
It's a good,
yeah,
it's a good
S-tier.
line.
Now, can we put both of these in doo-doo feces? I
Yeah.
don't like these. These are basically okay. To put this in perspective, those are basically what the fuck are they called?
Funko
Pop-
Pop.
Funko
Vinyls.
Pop. It's like
Yeah.
they're like
Funko Pops
Lego
from Lego.
Funko Pops. They're Lego Funko Pops.
Now that being said, I do have a couple of these. Specifically, I have Ahsoka and Mando and Grogu. But I only have those because I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like those characters.
Now this one, the
Chima.
furry.
Oh,
All right, listen. Can I, please? May I?
Yeah. You.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us your thoughts on Chima.
Now, I am biased because I adored the Lego Chima show, and I actually I've only really seen the commercial of the set, and I thought they were always super cool. I wanted to go in Triple S Goku, but I can settle for S.
I actually really like Chima, so I can agree with that. Honestly,
I
think
have-
the sets were very good.
I have no opinions on Chima as a franchise
I-
or as a Lego line.
I thought
Because,
the sets
yeah.
were okay, but I thought the TV show, I couldn't stand the characters' voices.
For me, it was just like this.
That's
this
fair.
is very clearly because I think they were trying to end Ninjago at the time.
They were
They-
trying
they-
to, and then they realized, why would we do this? That's a
Yeah, they were
terrible idea.
because they ended they ended the Ninjago show at a big kind of finale where they defeated Lord Garmadon and Zane sacrificed himself for that, and you know that kind of thing. And then there was like this whole. I mean, I remember thinking the series was over at that point, and then they were
And-
like,
and
"No,
then-
Ninjroids."
Yeah, which actually, I thought the Nindroid sets were fucking sick. To be honest,
Yeah.
those sets were fucking cool. When we get to Ninjago again, we need to talk a bit the other Ninjago one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get there.
we just should talk more about Ninjago in general when we get there.
Yeah. Anyway, Chima, I'll put that in S
Yeah,
because it's fine. I have no opinions on it, so I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
I'm gonna trust Cal on this one.
City. I'm gonna say
Thank you.
City's the solid B tier here. City
Yeah.
has some good stuff, but it has
Have you
some bad
seen
stuff.
the newer Space
I-
Station ones? They
I-
look great.
Well, the new space ones are pretty good, but like City as a whole is very hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
I only
Um,
like City because of the commercials. Let's be real here.
A man has
Man,
fallen into the
fallen
river
into
in
the
Lego
river.
City.
Lego City.
One of my favorite ones of those that I saw was J.K. Rowling has fallen into the river in Lego City, and then nobody says a thing.
Yeah!
My favorite one's a man's fallen for a man in Lego City.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City. I can't
Hey!
see me.
Next up is Classic Space. I want to
Based-
put this in Triple S Goku.
Joded with the sauce because, yeah. It's the OG.
I mean-
I just think of Benny from the Lego movie.
yeah, exactly. It's Benny.
So I actually have an interesting relationship with the Classic Space line. My grandparents, like they had this, they had a basement, which is very rare in Florida, because
Yeah.
our water table is super high up compared to the ground level, so it's very rare you get a basement. It's usually only when a house is on like a large hill, basically. And in said basement, they had like this playroom, and in this playroom, they had a huge bucket of Classic Space Legos. And I remember thinking that they were the coolest things because I had my Legos as a kid, but I didn't have like old Legos, quote unquote, from the 80s,
Yeah, I had some of my dad's when I was growing up.
So I always thought the Classic Space ones were
Yeah.
really neat. They remind me a lot of my grandparents and going to their house and everything.
It is a nice
So-
theme, nice aesthetic.
Yeah, it's just that classic like 80s vision of the
Spaceship.
future kind of
You know
vibe.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaceship.
Spaceship. They have those two sets for the 90th anniversary, and one of them is based on Classic Space, and I want to get that one. Lego Creator 3-in-1.
Oh, these ones are
This is-
awesome, honestly. I'd say these are really good.
Yeah.
Because they're always
Um,
fun. They're usually pretty
They-
expensive, but they're fun.
Yeah, and I do also like the fact that they're capitalizing on the idea of this is Lego. You can take it apart and build something new out of it.
Yeah.
You don't just have to follow the instructions. You know, so I like that. Solid S tier.
Superheroes. This is a mixed bag if I've ever seen one.
This is specifically DC superheroes, because we gotta remember, the superheroes line is split in two. One of them is DC and one of them is Marvel.
You did still, as I said, mixed bag if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's B tier.
Dino is goated.
Yeah,
Goku.
Dino was really neat. This is, yeah,
Goku.
it's a good one.
Disney.
Lego Disney.
Disney.
This one is another, this one is another mixed bag. Sorry, I had to hiccup there.
It's a mixed bag, but I'm not sure if you're allowed. Are you allowed to?
You kidding? I shit on Disney all the time.
Yeah.
Despite working for the company, I shit on them all the time. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
But so this one has some really good sets, and this one also has some really not good sets. But I think the Disney Princess line is technically a different thing on this list, so I'm gonna save my thoughts on the Disney Princess line for later. And also the Cars line, we'll get there too.
Oh God.
Oh my God, why is my mouse fucking up? So I do have exactly one Disney set in my room here. I'm not showing it on stream, but it is the Haunted Mansion set, which is like this little
Nice.
micro scale version of the Haunted Mansion, specifically the Disneyland one, which I think is really cool. I like that one. I do wish they would come out with a Florida version of it though, because I like that facade better.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to it. But you know, whatever. Still a neat set, you know, for collectors. They also have a mini Cinderella Castle one, and I want to get that one too. They also have a huge Cinderella Castle one as well. That's like fucking massive. I want that one, but I don't know where I'd put it, even if I could afford it. So yeah, this one's just it's another mixed bag. I'm gonna put that in B tier. Because there are some good ones, and then there are some eh. Next up is Divers.
Oh, Divers.
Divers.
Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
I don't remember this one either.
Cool,
Yeah.
no opinion. Dots.
What?
This is another recent one. This one is
think-
supposed to be. Sorry, go ahead.
I think this one is supposed to be for like really young kids, like babies.
Sorta. This one's more for like decorating things. You know, like you're basically bedazzling things, but with Lego. You know,
Oh.
That's-
Oh, okay.
that's kind of the concept behind this one, and it's like it's cute. I just keep forgetting that it exists.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
literally
I
was
have no
not
opinion on it.
aware of it.
Yeah,
Elves. What?
I know I've seen this before, and I don't remember a damn thing about it.
Yeah, same. This next one is
Yeah.
SSS Goku. Exo Force, motherfuckers!
Exo Force is an ass. I love Exo Force.
Listen. I think Exo Force is so funny.
It's so
'Cause
fucking
that was-
funny. They basically are like, what if we made an anime?
The thing
Yeah.
for me about it is that the actual like artwork they did deteriorated so quickly into just being this like wonkily drawn nonsense.
It's the kind of like anime inspired art you'd see drawn by like 12-year-olds on Newgrounds.
Yeah,
It's very how to draw manga book kind of stuff.
yeah,
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
it so
Um,
fucking is.
You'll see what they should have done. Once time travel's invented, I'm going to travel back to when Exo Force was invented, and I'm going to give them the art they need.
I'm you're gonna do it. You're like, fine, I'll do it myself. Next up is Explorians. I've never even heard of this one.
What?
No, I haven't heard of it.
Cool, no opinion.
Older space thing. Don't know anything else about it.
Yeah. It's Fabuland.
This is the closest we'll get to Animal Crossing Lego. Is Fabuland.
Fabuland, I think, was one of the first like really little kid Lego themes, right? Like
Yeah.
basically a precursor to Duplo.
But my point still stands. It is the closest
Yeah.
we'll get to Animal
it's
Crossing
like-
Lego.
It's like
Animal Crossing.
the Calico Critters.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, B tier. There we go. Forest Men.
What?
That's
Oh,
just a
that's
description.
Robin Hood.
Oh!
Oh.
It's a Robin Hood
Forest
set?
Man's, Forest Man's very campy and silly, but it's nice.
Oh, fucking A tier immediately.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I love camp and silly. Lego Friends, but not
Oh,
not
God.
like, but not like Friends. You know, like it's not like the TV show. It's like this is basically like I was saying earlier, how like Aquazone got rebooted into Atlantis, and Space got rebooted into like Space Police, and you know that, like, or Mars Mission, and you know that kind of stuff,
And then it got rebooted again into Space Police.
and so on. Lego Friends is the reboot of Belleville.
Yeah, it worked, but like I don't like it. It's unsettling, you know.
The thing that bothers me, and it's another thing, it's one of the same things that bothers me about Belleville, and I'll bring it up again when we get to the Disney Princess line, is the style of minifigures.
Yeah.
Just give us
Yeah.
normal minifigures.
It's not it.
I promise you, little girls can handle normal minifigures.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, I
always
did.
viewed Lego as a very gender-neutral toy, so I don't feel
Yeah.
like they feel the need to like aggressively engender Lego. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lego Harry Potter's a thing, so I kind of get it. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
Galador. I don't even.
It's Galador.
This is another one I've
Galador
never even-
is supposed to be it's supposed to be the worst Lego theme ever made.
What?
Cool.
It was
do
when
feces.
they thought that so when they thought that Lego itself wasn't selling, so they tried making like these action figures.
Oh
that just
right!
didn't-
No. No.
What's it called?
I know about this now. I know what
Galador.
we're talking about now, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Ew, bad. Okay,
Bad.
moving right along, Footloose and Fancy Free. It is Lego Ghostbusters.
I mean, Ghostbusters is cool, but I ain't never seen a Lego Ghostbusters set, so I can't really speak for them there.
there's only a couple of them if I recall. It's the Firehouse and the Ecto one, and that's really about it.
Not really a theme, is it?
An invisible
Yeah.
bed.
I'm an adult.
An
virgin.
invisible man
I'm the
sleeping
invisible
in your
man.
bed. No opinion. Lego Harry Potter.
If we just try and imagine it as just the Lego sets for a bit here and put aside the god awful existence of the author.
The Lego sets themselves are actually pretty
Yeah.
good, is the worst part, because
Yeah.
there's one recently that, man, I wish Rowling wasn't a terrible person, because then I'd feel good about wanting it.
Which one
It's
is it?
Gringotts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's Gringotts, and the whole, like, it's like the bank on top, and then the whole bottom half of it is the caves underneath, with like a minecart track and everything.
You know what they
That
could do?
sounds
also,
fun.
in a
God,
less-
I wish it wasn't Harry Potter.
You know
Yeah.
what they could do with that would be less problematic.
Hmm.
They resurrect power miners, right?
Yes.
And
Yes!
then
Yes!
above ground and below ground.
Yeah,
That would be
I
so
love that.
cool.
So as a Lego theme, actually pretty good. I'll put it in A
as
tier.
Lego theme is genuinely quite solid.
As a Lego theme.
In the video game.
Can we put it in A? Can we give it its own tier as a theme? And like specify that?
I mean, this is as a theme. This is the tier list.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what the
Yeah.
tier list is. Yeah.
So
Um,
hidden. Wait, is
Hidden
this?
Side. Hidden Side is another recent one.
I've
This
heard
one
of
might
this.
copyright
The
free
character.
Stranger Things.
It's basically copyright free Stranger Things. It also has like AR functionality.
Is
like,
this
there's
also
like
the one that has like the character has what the fuck is the term? I can't remember the term for it. It's the thing that causes lack of melanin parts of your skin.
Vitiligo.
think-
Vitiligo.
Yeah,
Lego?
yeah. The character, the main character, is supposed to have that, if I recall correctly.
Cool. That's really neat. I
Yeah.
know nothing about it. I know nothing about the theme outside of it is supposed to have some kind of like smartphone AR functionality.
I think that's this one.
I've heard that this was actually quite a good theme.
Yeah.
But it's very
Yeah.
short-lived.
The sets that I've seen have been pretty good, but it's also a weird concept. I'm gonna put it in B tier.
Holy shit.
Ice Planet 2002.
1 second, I need to show you guys something. Oh wait, shit, I'm about to.
I think I sort
I
of
think.
know Ice Planet. 'cause
We were
this was in
talking about
Lego
this earlier.
Races,
But
but no, it's kind of like I look at it and I'm like, damn, this sure is a Lego theme. I don't really feel strongly about it compared to other sci-fi themes.
I don't recall this
Yeah.
one.
I do. This is another one though, kind of like Classic Space or Blacktron, where it's got that really neat aesthetic to it, where it's like the two main colors. One of them is solid and one of them is transparent.
Yeah.
This
mean,
one
that
is
is
orange and
good.
blue, which is
That is good.
yeah.
Yeah.
B tier. Lego ideas.
Now
Um,
I'm in two minds about this because on the one hand, there are
It's the
some
most-
really nice sets in it. Like Green Hill Zone is really good.
I do have that one. Green
Voltron.
Hill is a really cool set.
Voltron.
I
Also really good.
Voltron. I'm mad I missed out on Voltron. I'm mad I missed out on
don't
the
remember
Yellow
if-
Submarine.
I don't remember if Tallneck was ideas or not. That one was pretty good. I've got that.
And of course the Tron Legacy one was an
oh,
idea
yeah,
set.
yeah. But I know
Um,
at the moment there are two Shrek Swamp sets being pitched.
I
think
know
they both hit
the
supporters.
The Muppet Show set is being pitched right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
the Shrek sets both hit 10,000 supporters on the same day apparently.
that's brilliant.
I
I love that actually.
The problem for me with ideas is the price.
Mhm.
It's so much money for any of
It
these
is.
sets. And the thing is
It
that,
is.
as far as I'm aware, the original plan for Green Hill was quite scaled down compared to what the final set ended up being.
Mhm.
Like it was, I think the
also
original
feel
plan was for it to be
robbed,
based on Sonic Mania, and they had like the Death Egg robot, and then a couple of I can't remember what the bad guys in Sonic Mania were called. Hard-boiled heavies, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had like them, and then just a couple like chunks of platform. But then, like
Yeah.
in the final set, they made this huge sort of long-running thing, and I feel
Which
like damn,
the
it's
way
pricey.
the way they did it, because I do have it.
I have it
I'm
too,
actually
yeah.
physically looking at it right
Same.
now. It's a neat one in that it comes in multiple sections, so you can like take the sections apart, kind of rearrange them however you want. I got it in the default configuration because I think
Same.
it just looks nice. I also have my Sonic going through the loop-de-loop because I think that's funny. I think the biggest issue with me for that set is the way Robotnik looks.
Oh god, yeah, he's so
I-
weird. So weird.
I think my biggest issue with ideas is that we got fucking robbed and didn't get a Bionicle set. There was one that was in the running for the most recent ideas, if I recall correctly. We didn't get it.
Yeah,
They
I
robbed us.
gave my
Lego because Lego hates Bionicle.
I gave my
Which is-
Robotnik a spare pistol that I had from another set, and then a pair of a set of flowers that was spare from the Horizon set.
I wanna give my Robotnik a picture of the moon and a picture of Obama.
a
Yes.
picture of the moon and a picture of the sun.
Yeah.
And you take the
You
moon.
take the moon
and you take the sun.
and you take everything
Nothing
that's
that seems
anyway.
fun.
Like fun.
I'm gonna put ideas in A tier because it's a good idea. It's usually the sets themselves are usually well executed, but yeah, you're right. They are absolutely pricey.
I actually
And,
have the Lego succulents, like the Botany collection that they released.
Oh,
a
yeah,
while
I
those
back.
just
ones are
realized
really
that
cute.
and the
Yeah.
Tallneck one isn't ideas, it's icons, because Lego Icons is I think sets pitched by like Lego staff members.
Yeah,
It's just
Which-
ideas, but you get fast tracked to review immediately.
pretty much because you work at Lego. Yeah. Which is so funny because if I was working at Lego, the sets I would pitch, most of them would be like obscure shit nobody's heard of.
I say you say that I would definitely just pitch my like Lego versions of my D&D campaigns.
Based.
Next up is Indiana Jones.
I really like this theme.
This is a really solid theme. They actually rebooted it recently
Yeah.
because Dial of Destiny came out, and I do have the Well of Souls one that came out recently.
I used to have
One
Temple of the
second, I need
Crystal
to-
Skull, and I used to also have There was another set that was like a plane based on a scene that was gonna be in Crystal Skull but didn't make it into the film.
That's so funny because I had the back in the day I had the Temple of the Golden Idol from the beginning of Raiders. And it had Jock's plane in it. Which was really neat. That I took apart and rebuilt that plane so many times I could do it from memory as a kid. I've completely lost that set now, so I have no idea where it is. But
No way.
but I did get the recent rebooted version of The Well of Souls, and it's really cool. It's got Indy, it's got Marion, it's got Shala, and of course the Ark of the Covenant.
Cow was
But
fully
it's
home.
nice.
Holy
So it's
shit,
a-
dude.
It's a really neat set. I think my only issue with the new Indy sets is how Indy himself looks.
He looks too
Because
young.
they did. Yeah, he does. I don't know. Maybe it's just nostalgia speaking, but I do kind of prefer the look of the older Indy minifig over the new one. Anyway, S tier.
So I've learned two things in the background
mini-
while this was happening.
The minifig is my favorite kind of fruit.
First of all, I have learned that there's a Hellboy game coming out, and it looks it's shaded so fucking good. It looks so good, game like
Oh.
stylistically.
Yeah.
That's
and
my
then
Dr.
two,
Eggman
I've learned that
stream
New
shot,
York
by the
rats are
way.
built fucking different.
Well, I mean, I knew that.
I mean, I knew that, but like, look at this fucking rat.
Well, you also got to remember that I'm gonna have issues showing stream and everything. I mean, Garfield Wave did kind of
Look
wreck
at
us for a
this
That
second
is
there.
rat.
true.
I know, but
Um,
just witness the glory.
Oh my God! There.
Wait,
Hold on. Give me just a moment. What's up? I'm live on stream.
If you could burp out of other body parts besides your mouth, would you do it?
What the fuck?
what do you
That's called a
mean?
fart.
What did they decide?
Colleen says
did
that
they
that's
say?
just a fart.
No, there's a great this Wax and Wayne, right? The series I told you about before.
Yeah.
There's this great scene where Wayne is having a drinking night with a supernatural shapeshifter who can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like taking turns doing burps, and the shapeshifter's like, "How the hell do you do that?" And then she tries to make one good, but she makes a mouth on her hand and burps out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's like, "That's cheating," and she's like, "If you could burp from other body parts besides your mouth, you know you do it." And he's like, "Well, that's really interesting. I can make this other noise out of my," and then someone cuts him.
All right. Thanks, Morgan. Anyway, back to the stream.
Top 10 trivia moments.
We love Morgan though.
Lego Jackstone. I've never even heard of this one.
Jackstone is they came up with in the early thousands like a set of mid-scale minifigures
You
like,
know-
to bridge the gap between Duplo and Lego.
Oh, you know what? I think I had one of these as a
My
kid.
first set was
You-
this kind of scale,
You know, Jack.
but it wasn't Jackstone.
Ah.
Hmm.
You know what Jackstone sounds like? Jackstone sounds like one of those like French action cartoons, a la Totally Spies and the other one I can't remember.
It kind of does,
Every
yeah.
time someone tries to explain the plot of a Totally Spies episode to me, they always get weirder.
That's because Totally Spies keeps getting weirder as it progresses.
There was some.
It's
like,
just
I just-
increasingly weird fetish shit, and that's it.
I
That's-
I have heard about that sort of thing being in the episodes. I know a few people who are very nostalgic for the show, and they tried explaining like an episode plot to me, and I was like, that
What?
just sounds like DeviantArt.
And it is probably the origin
Yeah.
of a lot of things on DeviantArt.
Yeah. Anyway, Lego Jackstone. I'm gonna put that in no opinion. Lego Jurassic World.
World.
So this one is an interesting one because it is also kind of tied into the Jurassic Park series as well.
Yeah.
Which
Jurassic grass.
Jurassic grass and I'm hop. Anyway, I think the Jurassic Park sets are usually pretty good. I think the Jurassic World sets are kind of hit or miss. You know?
I have no opinion on this theme.
I
This
see.
is way too.
Oh
late
right,
for me.
I have enough, Mel. Do you know what I can do?
What can you do?
I won't be able to hear it, but we'll fucking see. Should I metal pipe?
Oh Christ! No, we shouldn't
Yeah, I
metal pipe.
won't metal pipe. Yeah. Lion Knight. What the fuck is that?
Oh, this is one of the original Knights Kingdom sets. So like this is like
Early
again
Castle.
this is the
Like, this is the
Aqua
first?
Zone to Nut Kingdom's
Okay.
Atlantis.
And we know that
Nut
Kingdom is
Kingdom?
better by default, because we all know Kingdom is fucking Yoda.
Yes, but also this was
There's
a
a-
this was a really solid theme. I think if Classic Space goes in Triple S, Lion Knight should also go in Triple S.
Yeah.
Can I pause for a second? There's a Lego set called Nut Kingdom.
No, it's Knight's Kingdom.
Knight's Kingdom.
Okay.
You just misheard me, that was all.
Yeah.
Next up is The Lone Ranger, based on the 2011, I think it was 2011,
I forgot
film
that this was a
starring
thing.
Johnny Depp as Tonto.
Ugh.
Cool, moving right along, Lord of the Rings.
Good theme, but very expensive. Very quickly.
Oh yeah, A tier. They came out with a recent one that I want to get, but it's $500. It's Rivendell.
Oh yeah, I saw
Um,
that. Yeah. It's
I
really
want the
expensive.
Rivendell set so bad, but it's so expensive.
Somewhat related.
Yeah.
I always laugh at the scene in Fellowship of the Ring where Saruman spins Gandalf around on the floor.
My favorite detail about that scene is because he's got both staves. I like to imagine he's using one staff to hold Gandalf's head place and the other to spin him around.
No, I remember this tweet where it was like, I love Fellowship of the Ring, but why'd they have it where Gandalf squeaks across the floor like a pair of fresh J's on the court? Absolutely kills me every time I watch it.
I've never even seen a single Lord of the Rings movie, unfortunately.
We should change that. We should just have a day where we all get together and watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy.
I'm in place. I'm there.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just put Marvel superheroes in B tier alongside DC superheroes. Because this is another very hit or miss theme. Especially with the ones based on the movies. They're very hit or miss.
Okay.
Lego Minecraft.
This is actually a really good theme, in my opinion.
I have a ton of these sets because they are so fun.
They're like
Um,
they're also a weirdly affordable way to just get like a massive stash of good pieces.
yeah. S tier, definitely S tier. Lego minifigures. I have some mixed feelings about minifigures.
Minifigures.
When season
yeah.
one of this, when series one of this first
Yeah.
appeared, I was like, "This is cool." Now there's been a lot. They've
There's
got
been too
really
many.
creatively dry.
Yeah. So the OC minifigures definitely have gotten creatively dry. I do like some of the branded ones.
Yeah, they're
Like
alright.
like the Looney Tunes, and I have the entire collection of the Muppets ones. Like genuinely, I just have all of them. It took me a while to track all of them down, but I did manage to do it. It's a blind bag thing, right?
Yeah.
So basically gambling.
I'm just picturing,
Kind of gross.
you know, like Mr. Gold pictured there, like some
Yeah.
kind of rarest Lego minifigure or something. I'm just
Mhm.
imagining that, but with Kermit, and he's just singing like "Ballin" or whatever.
Yeah, he's got his banjo and he goes, flip on the telly, wrestle with Piggy. You know. Anyway. So yeah, I'm in two minds of the minifigures. I like the branded ones. I don't really like the OC ones, and I don't really like the blind bags, especially what they've done recently for them is now they're not even in poly bags.
They're in
So you can
boxes.
so you can feel around for which ones you're missing. No, now they're in boxes. You literally cannot tell without opening it up which one
People
you get.
punch them open and slip the minifigure out and then close the box. Sad.
Quick,
Oh, 100%.
quick question. How like what's the status for? How far into this are we? This tier list. Okay.
I feel like a few of these we can get through pretty quickly though.
Yeah.
So minifigures,
Yeah.
C tier.
Minions.
Lego Minions.
Doo-doo feces.
Doo-doo feces. Mixels. Wait. Mixels is goated. Mixels is actually goated.
I have no opinions of Mixels, so
Neither do
I cannot I cannot say
had
anything
these
about them.
sets. I had so many of these sets growing up. They're goated.
Cool. We'll put that in S tier then.
Modulars.
Good,
These
but
are
expensive.
basically the same as the 3-in-1s, but more
Yes.
advanced.
These
I like them.
these are yes, they're really good, as Will pointed out, also very expensive. The only one that I have that could be considered a modular set is Sesame Street. Very good set. It was also like $120.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what about the Eiffel Tower set though?
The new one that just
Yeah.
came out, the massive
The
one.
one that requires like there's like space warnings on the front, I'm pretty sure.
So we've got a Lego store at Disney Springs, and they've got the Eiffel Tower set up in the middle of the store. That thing is fucking huge.
Yeah, I know the Giftwood Purchase is also like the museum in the middle at the top of the tower.
Yeah. So modulars, I'll put that in A tier.
It's
really
funny
good,
because
very pricey.
The little model of the Eiffel Tower, like the maquette they have in the Giftwood Purchase set, the like legs for the tower are revolver
Mhm.
pieces.
Yeah.
So pull out a
Sorry,
gun
I'm
if he's
looking- I'm
threatened.
looking at the Lego Sesame Street thing just because I was curious, and I love how Oscar the Grouch is just a circle.
Yeah. It's
Like,
really
that's-
funny because he doesn't even have a body piece. He is literally
Yeah.
just the sphere
In the trash can.
Sphere.
in the trash can.
Spherical.
When I was going for all the Muppet minifigures, I did get multiple Kermits. So one of my Kermits is currently in my Sesame Street set, along with all the rest of the Sesame Street characters. It's full of so many cute little references. My favorite one that makes me cry is they added a little piece that is Big Bird's drawing of Mr. Hooper,
Oh,
Mm.
and they redrew it so that Mr. Hooper is a minifigure.
ouch.
That's so charming.
I need context.
Okay, so Mr. Hooper was a character on Sesame Street, who ran like the
Human
local.
character.
Yeah, he was a human character. He was not a Muppet. He was like a human actor. He ran the local general goods store.
Yeah.
And then I think it was partway through production on one of the seasons. The actor who was playing Mr. Hooper passed away.
Oh.
So the writers of Sesame Street decided that they were going to take that and use that opportunity to write an episode of the show on how to cope with the loss of a loved one. And so the whole episode is basically everyone trying to explain to Big Bird what that means.
Yeah, because
And
Big Bird and
Big
Mr.
Bird
Hooper
gets
were very close.
they were very, very close. And so of course Big Bird gets really sad once he realizes that Mr. Hooper's not coming back. God, I'm tearing up just thinking about this episode. But as a little tribute to Mr. Hooper, he does a drawing of him, and it's hanging up in his nest. That was also so they added that as a little piece in Big Bird's nest in the Lego set, except it's redrawn as a minifigure because of course it's Lego.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really charming.
That's
They
very
also
nice.
they also have that drawing of him at Sesame Street Land at SeaWorld Orlando, which I did check for it while I was there.
Why is Sesame Street in SeaWorld Orlando?
I don't know. Licensing deals, whatever. But yeah. So at SeaWorld Orlando, they have a Sesame Street Land, which is genuinely the best part of that park because that park sucks. But yeah, they do have a little thing for Big Bird's Nest, and they did have Mr. Hooper's drawing in there. So that definitely
There's,
didn't make me
there's
fucking
a
cry in
web-
the middle of SeaWorld. Oh yeah. In the stream chat.
And then
I'm not gonna watch it because I don't want to cry on stream.
you'd get more views.
Um,
So I'm just kidding.
Lego
And
Monster
there's the-
Fighters.
I
And there's
remember
there's
the
the drawing.
set. These sets.
I certainly remember that they happened.
Yeah, they sure did happen.
I like the concept behind it. I just don't think the execution was done very well.
Yeah.
B tier. I'm gonna go ahead and pair Lego Movie and Lego Movie 2, the second part, into into the basically the same thing.
Okay.
I mean, the sets, from what I remember, they replicate the film to a T.
Yeah.
Because it's Lego. It kind of does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm gonna put these in C tier. As Lego themes, they were okay. I couldn't really tell you anything about them.
Yeah, there's nothing really sort of notable about them.
Next up is M-Tron,
Hmm.
which has nothing to do with Tron, the Disney franchise.
Matron.
Tips Fedora.
Nice.
Tip
Mushroom.
that.
Matron.
Matron.
Tips data.
He's gonna-
list.
Matron. Oh boy, we're gonna get to a. That's certainly another set after this one. Oh boy.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm just gonna put M-Tron no opinion.
Yeah. Nexo Knight.
If I remember correctly, this was another one much in the same way that Chima was trying to be like the next Ninjago. I'm
This
fairly
was
certain
another
Nexo
one
Knights,
trying to be the next Ninjago. Yes.
and it
I don't think I like
failed
this one.
harder than Chima did.
Chima at least got
Yeah.
a few seasons. Nexo, I like the idea of a lot of its aesthetics. A lot of its aesthetics look awesome. It has the trans orange color palette. If I recall correctly, it's also the reason why trans orange got retired.
Yeah. C tier.
Yeah.
Better than Overwatch.
Ninjago.
The Lego
Let's talk
the
about
Lego Ninjago
now.
movie.
Let's talk about Ninjago. Okay. Let's talk.
All right, dude, you have no idea. I was huge into ninjas as a kid.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
wait. Whoa. Isn't Lego
Yeah.
Ninjago movie the one where Jackie Chan voices Sensei Wu?
That is
Yes.
yes. That is that one. Yes.
Like, we all know what tier this is going to go in, but I want to talk more about Ninjago because we kind of just glossed over it a little bit.
We did.
Yeah.
What
the fuck were some of those later seasons?
don't
I
wanna talk
learned
about
that they had Cole fucking die and become a ghost.
that did happen.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
it
Isn't that
only
because-
became.
Isn't that
No,
because
it only
his voice
became-
actor passed away?
Oh no, he became a ghost before his voice actor passed away.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Just a weird coincidence
Weird
there.
coincidence, but yeah.
Anyway,
Surely it
yeah,
was
no,
not manipulated. Definitely. Like, it would never. I'm making a joke. That's a bad joke.
Anyway, yeah, no, so I was huge into ninjas as a kid, and I loved the idea of it, and I remember wanting the old ninja sets because they did have, I think it was a subset of the Adventurers series where they did have like ninja themed sets.
Yeah.
And I remember wanting those as a kid, right up until Ninjago came out, and then I was like, oh, great, they've got a new ninja theme. I don't even have to worry about the older ninja sets. But then the TV show happened, and it was like a big deal because it was like, oh, it's a Lego TV show. That's cool. Let's see what that's about. And it was actually surprisingly solid. Like the first few seasons of Ninjago were really solid as like kids entertainment. Like even just beyond the fact that they're basically glorified commercials for the Lego sets. Like it's just a really well written TV show. Up to a point. The later seasons did get a little weird. The Lego Ninjago movie was an interesting case. Now, I've not actually seen this movie, but I did hear
pretty good.
they basically rebooted it, and I know a lot of people were upset about that. But also, like, I kind of get why they wanted to do that, because let's face it,
It needed a
a
reboot.
general movie it needed a reboot, and B, a general movie going audience probably wouldn't have appreciated a movie that just continued on from the lore of a several season long TV show at that point.
Also, can we talk one bit about, we were mentioning earlier seasons earlier? Can we talk about Zane? The Zane reveal. The Zane reveal.
Hello, my baby.
Holy
Hello, my
shit.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Like, the reveal that he's a fucking robot was so fucking surprising.
The thing about
I
the
had-
thing about that I heard was that being autistic, of course, I've heard about this, but that a lot of autistic people really identified with Zane. So finding out he was a robot was like the worst thing.
I
Yeah.
am autistic myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, I get that angle, but also it's cool.
It was a surprisingly well done reveal,
And
despite
it's not like he's treated like he's not a person afterwards.
No, everyone still treats it, because like that's the whole thing with the four main characters in that show is they all consider each other brothers,
Yeah.
and they don't not do that to Zane just because he's not a human.
Yeah, so like, while sure, autistic coded character being robot, yeah, that's bad, but they handle it well comparatively
They'd also-
to the other other series.
It also leads to a really funny gag in the movie itself, which is one of the few clips I have seen, which is when Zane is trying to like blend in with the other teenagers, and he's like, "Yo, my mom was so angry at me last night. She said," and then he does like a bunch of like dial-up noises. Can you believe that?
I remember back when I was just tiny cow, watching the season where the ninjas get their power up, and they're using their powers like throughout the city. I think I can't remember if they were fighting someone, but like I remember there was like Zane used his ice powers like an ice like bridge throughout the entire city, and they're like gliding around it like Sonic the Hedgehog and just fighting the enemies. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah. So.
I've just realized I should probably get going. I've just seen the time, and good lord.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty late for you, isn't it?
It's 3:45.
Yeah, just
Jesus.
go get sleep,
Goodness
please.
gracious.
Get sleep.
It's the weekend, but yeah.
Become sleepy.
Well, I
Sleep.
guess before I leave, I'd better hit that self-promotion.
Oh yeah.
Hit that
Plug
motherfucking
your
self-promo
shit.
button.
It's me, Origa Helm. That's ORIGIHELM. And you find me on such wonderful places as Instagram and ArtStation under the same name. I don't have Twitter anymore. Stop asking me about it. I'm currently working on some art that I'm actually really proud of, because I feel like I've leveled up in drawing characters with big fluffy hair once again.
Nice.
So
Swag.
get ready. I mean, I've posted the work in progress here on the server, but yeah, I'm gonna be coloring that this weekend.
Yeah.
So
Oh, speaking of the
Ladies.
server.
Swaggerino. I have so much art I have to color. You just reminded me. I have so much art I have to color. I got.
But yeah, like I've really liked working on
Oh,
this
God.
OC. It was her lore I was discussing earlier.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just
One
really look forward to
second.
showing the finished thing.
I'm
So
looking forward to seeing it. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Nido Dorito.
that's me, and as they say in somewhere, I guess, Origa Helm out.
All right. Have a good
Later.
night, man.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Goodbye.
And then there
Alright.
are four.
Now you scooch over a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, next up is Paradisa. I've never heard of this one.
Paradisa. I have never heard of Paradisa.
Paradisa.
Paradise nuts.
Paradise nuts.
High five, Colleen.
Yes.
Everyone except Mel said it. Paradise.
Anyway,
Memes.
moving right along. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Sure.
I'm saying it
Pirates.
wrong.
Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a decent series. I think there were a lot of really good sets, and I think there were a lot of really sets.
Honestly, phonetically, Caribbean sounds better.
Yeah.
It depends on how I'm using it in a sentence. I'm so used to calling it Pirates of the Caribbean as like a ride and a movie, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But if
I'll
you're-
say Caribbean. I'll say Caribbean if it's like in another context, you know?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like I would use Caribbean if I'm addressing to someone from the Caribbean.
Yeah. Whereas if I'm referring to the Disney Hotel Caribbean Beach sounds better in my mouth to me than Caribbean Beach.
Yeah,
You know?
it's too fast, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's alright, B tier. The video game was pretty good.
I'm just along from the for the
Prince
ride.
of
Lego is
Persia.
not my thing. So.
So this is a Lego theme, based on the Jake Gyllenhaal version of the Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Doo-doo feces. The worst part is I had one of those sets, so I'm sure somewhere I have a Jake Gyllenhaal Prince of Persia minifigure somewhere. Anyway, next up is Rock Raiders.
Oh, I don't
Uh,
know that one.
So remember how I have now several times brought up the idea of Aquazone became Atlantis, Classic Space became Mars Mission, etc., etc. Rock Raiders became Power Miners.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rock Raiders is the precursor to Power Miners.
Rock.
It's a
No.
it's a solid one. No,
It
it's a
has
solid
it has
one.
one character that is worth like a few $1,000s, which is hilarious because they have a
That is
teal
true.
arm.
That is true. Teal is, even though they brought it back, teal is still a very rare color in Lego. And this guy has a teal arm, which is like, teal minifig parts are even rarer than just teal pieces
Yeah.
to begin with.
Not only that, like the thing is about his arm and stuff. Like this character wasn't in any of the main sets.
Yeah, he was the leader of the Rock Raiders. He was only ever featured in a polybag that
Yep.
was released as like a promotion for a thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, next up is Scooby-Doo.
It's
Well,
Scooby-Doo, it's
I mean-
automatic.
Me and Colleen are biased, so
Yeah.
What's your Scooby Go?
I am mad that I never got the Mystery Machine set because I did want that one. The Simpsons. The Simpsons. It's okay.
It's just kind of
It's-
mid.
It's an okay. It's you know,
kinda
C
mid.
tier. The Simpsons just look weird as minifigures.
Yeah.
They just don't look right. Next up is Speed Racer. This is based on the 2008 Wachowski film, which is based on the
So
anime
according to
series
Goku, right?
Mach Go Go Go.
so
Yeah,
it's
this is
going to
going
Triple
to
Goku, right? Then yeah,
Yeah, it's going to
'cause-
Triple
yeah,
X.
Yeah.
it's based on the movie. I still have not watched that movie yet though, as well.
So the funniest thing about Speed Racer is I remember at the time it got horrible reviews. I think nowadays people see it as like an avant-garde like film, and also one of the more faithful anime to live action adaptations.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Speed Racer dub clips. Crime won't do you any good. Besides, you got plenty of work to do.
Is that from Speed Racer?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Speed Racer is
I never
is a
knew that.
demon. He's a freak.
Speed Racer, he is a demon on wheels.
Yeah,
Alright.
I recall there's like I remember seeing a clip of Speed Racer being like, I'm the guy he's racing against. He's trying to get the money so he can pay for his sister's cancer treatment. Speed Racer does not fucking care at all. He's just like, everyone's telling him,
Yeah.
Is
please
the
let him
antagonist
win.
of the show.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Lego SpongeBob SquarePants, and I do want to say, before we continue on, I'm completely biased here. A, I don't like SpongeBob, and B, we got robbed of Lego Avatar for SpongeBob.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I am
agree.
biased.
No, I get it.
Does anybody else have any thoughts on Lego SpongeBob?
Cringe.
SpongeBob looks
Kill.
weird as a minifigure.
Yeah.
Kill.
Doo-doo feces.
Sports?
Sports ball.
Sports ball. I'm not too fond of sports ball myself, you know.
This is another one I have a kind of a weird nostalgia for, much in the same way that I got to play with a lot of classic space Legos at my grandparents' house. I got to play with a lot of sports Legos at my aunt and uncle's house.
I see.
So I'm a little nostalgic for these guys, but also I don't know too much about them, so I'm gonna just put them in no opinion.
Oh, we're almost done.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Spirius? Spirius? I don't know anything about this one.
no idea.
Studios.
Lego Studios. Okay, I do know a little bit about this one. I never had any of these sets as a kid, but goddamn, I wanted them.
Studios is what exactly again?
This was Lego's attempt at getting kids into making stop motion animation.
Oh.
This came out in the early aughts. I think one of the sets straight up came with a camera, so
Yeah,
you could
it's
do
the,
stop motion.
Steven Spielberg movie maker set.
Yes, which several of the sets were themed to actual movies that were coming out at the time, like Jurassic Park 3 and Spider-Man 2, baby!
No fucking way.
Honestly, based off the concept, I want to. Even though I haven't had it, I think that's a wonderful.
Yeah, this deserves Goku.
Yeah.
This sounds awesome.
Triple S Goku.
remember-
Also, we have an official Tobey Maguire Spider-Man minifigure
We do.
because of Lego Studios.
Yeah. I
So,
remember,
Super
a
Mayro.
YouTuber- I
We'll
remember
get
a
there.
YouTuber I liked. The way they got started with making movies and stuff was that they got the actual camera in the Lego Studios thing.
yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah, well, see, when I found out about Lego Studios as a kid, I was A, mad that I missed out on all of those sets because it was a little before my time, and B, got me interested in what were at the time called brick films, which were basically stop-motion Lego videos. I remember there was one that I saw as a kid where it was just the different Greek gods talking about how, like, great they are and arguing with each other over who the best Greek god was. It was a really cute one. I don't remember who made it, or I don't even know if you can find it anywhere, but I do remember seeing that, and I thought it was a really funny video at the time. So very fond memories of brick films, and all brought about because of Lego Studios. Got me interested in the concept of stop motion alongside Wallace and Gromit. Anyway, Lego Super Mario. Lego Super Mario. This one
Mayo.
has a neat idea with a poor execution.
I think the concepts of what they have is really neat. God, and some of the sets are fucking awesome. The question block Mario set,
Which I do have that one too. It is so fucking cool.
like there are some
'cause-
amazing
'cause-
sets. I think they're limited by the fucking figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, can we talk
Yeah.
about how demonic they look?
Oh yeah, when Mario and Luigi and Peach are turned off because their eyes are screens, their eyes
Yeah.
turn black when they're turned off.
It's
like a
terrifying.
I'll put that in C tier because some good sets, none of which are the selling point of this theme, which are the Mario figures. All of the really good sets are completely independent of that.
Yeah.
Those being the question mark block and Bowser,
I
and
will
I
be
think there's a
back
couple
in a
others down the
little bit.
pipeline.
Actually,
Yep.
I have opinions on one of these sets,
Mhm.
but I will probably not be back by the time we get to it. Agents. Agents was fucking goated. I had a couple of these sets. They had really cool mechanics.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get
Yeah.
there.
So I just wanted to state my opinion on it before I leave for a little bit.
All right. Next up is Technic. Technic is a really neat theme. I think it's what led to Bionicle.
Like the launcher?
Yeah. Technic launcher. Yeah.
No, it is not. That was Slicer.
Jesus Christ. I understood that reference.
Yeah.
Slicers isn't on this list. That's
Which
a little
is fucking
strange.
weird. Yeah.
Because it's not even under Throwbots or anything, which is its other name. But
yeah.
I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But yeah, Technic is a really neat series. I just prefer system sets, as in the actual bricks themselves, over the Technic series. I think the Technic sets, while cool, can look a little ugly sometimes, just because of the pieces that they use. Yeah. That's an A tier for me. Christ, I forgot about this one. Lego Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, specifically based off of the 2012 TV show, the 3D animated one. And also there were a couple sets based on the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. C tier.
Yeah.
Because I do like the idea of it being based on the 2012 series, because I thought that series was solid. I actually really like the 2012 series. The Michael Bay ones were bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So I remember seeing like a review on Letterboxd for the the Michael Bay movies. Hold on, I think I sent it to a friend of mine. But it's someone put a Letterboxd review of the first TMNT Michael Bay movie and gave it 1.5 stars and said this was a Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah, it was.
Which makes me cackle every time.
The Letterboxd review that kills me every time is for Goofy movie, which is there's no way a goofier movie than this exists. And then the one right after it is an extremely goofy movie, and the whole review is holy shit.
The one thing I actually enjoy about the Michael Bay movies for TMNT.
Yeah.
I actually really like the designs of the turtles because it actually makes them look kind of like a mutant and kind of scary, which I appreciated. They look pretty gross, which I like.
I'm kind of in the same but opposite mindset. I think that the turtles do look gross, and I kind of hate how they look in those movies. But also like I'm a big fan of, stylization in computer animation, and I'm really looking forward to Mutant Mayhem in terms of how that movie looks.
I do really want to watch that movie.
Next up is Toy Story. Remember the Toy Story sets?
Oh, I try not to.
Actually.
We're alright. C tier. The thing that kills me about the Toy Story sets is they wanted to keep Buzz having normal length minifigure legs, right? But they wanted Woody to be taller than him, so they created extra tall minifigure legs specifically for Woody.
Interesting.
It's very strange looking.
Oh. Ugh. I'm looking at it
Yeah.
right now. He has no neck!
Yeah. Next up is Trolls World Tour.
I like Trolls. I don't think it looks good as a Lego set.
C tier. Better than Overwatch. um, Unitron. This was another space one, if I remember correctly. This was like when they were. I think this was a kind of a sister series to Blacktron, if I recall.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything else about it though, so no opinion. Christ, video. All right, this is a weird one.
What?
So,
Ew.
I don't even know what the idea behind this one is, because I just genuinely don't get the concept. It is, I think, supposed to be Lego for Gen Z. I think is kind of the idea behind it, from everything that I can tell. It's that kind of like wacky, haha, random humor kind of deal behind it. I think they're also trying... And I think they're also trying to make it a sort of follow-up to Lego Studios. But don't quote me on that.
I don't
Bad.
think they are.
Bad theme. I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Bad theme.
It looks like they took designs from like the Lego store when people make their own minifigures and we're just like, yep.
This is it. Here you go. This is what you want, right? Blaze is not back, but I do agree with Blaze that Agents was a baller-ass theme.
Yeah.
Triple S Goku. That was another thing that I was into as a kid, was like spies. But not like any actual spy movies or anything like that. Just the concept of spies, you know?
Yeah.
Next up is Alien Conquest. This was a fun one. I don't want to say it was a great theme or anything, because there were some, like, there were some sets that were kind of eh. But it was really cute, really fun. Like a throwback to, like, 50s horror sci-fi B movies, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it came from Mars kind of thing. Anyway, cute set, or cute series, S tier. Lego Vikings. It's, I don't really remember too much about Lego Vikings is the thing. But if I remember correctly, it was like a sister series to Kingdoms.
Yeah. I think the sets like went together, like you could connect them.
Yeah. I mean, just for that alone, Triple S Goku. Also, I do love the aesthetic of, like, you know, not the unsavory bits of the Viking aesthetic, but I do love that kind of Nordic, you know, runes and long ships and all that jazz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Also, I looked up the Lego Rivendell set. It is gorgeous.
It's fucking huge too. It is massive. All right, next up is Lego Speed Champions. Yeah, it's a lot. Speed Champions is kind of a recent reboot of Lego Racers, where they've got a bunch of different. They're partnered up with a bunch of different car brands like Ferrari and Maserati and you know, those kinds of luxury car brands, and they're little tiny minifigure scale versions of these cars. They've also partnered up with a couple of movie franchises as well. So like one of the sets is Dom's Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious, and then there's also James Bond's Aston Martin is another set.
Yeah, I remember these because I used to work at Target near the toys, so I would just see what new sets are out. So yeah, I remember these.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid one, A tier. Creator, but specifically the amusement rides.
Interesting.
I like these. Very expensive though. I don't have a single one of these. Because they're just massive and expensive. So A tier. Lego Architecture. this is a series worthy of Annabeth Chase, I think. It's very interesting. It started out as like basically micro scale versions of famous landmarks,
Yeah.
you know? So it was like
Yeah.
the White House and Falling Water
Yeah, I
and
saw these.
I remember I had the White House one as a kid. Because I got it as a gift while I was visiting DC. But then they started doing city skyline sets, which are really neat. They're smaller in scale, and a little bit cheaper. I say a little bit cheaper. It's still Lego. It's still expensive. But I did get the London one of those, I think, which was really neat because it was like, you know, Big Ben and Parliament, and then the London Eye, and then a couple of the other buildings in that skyline. And I wanted to get a couple more of those. I wanted to get New York City because I've been to London, I've been to New York. You know, I wanted to get those two skylines as like I have been here, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then there were also a couple others that I wanted to get, like Paris and what was the other one? I think it was Tokyo, which I think I did end up getting the Tokyo one anyway.
I think they also have a Taj Mahal one.
They do have a Taj Mahal. Although the thing about the Taj Mahal one is I think it's been branded under several different Lego themes. I think it was under Creator at first, and then they branded it under Architecture after a while. You know?
Yes.
Anyway, really, really cool series. I'm gonna put that in S tier. Cars.
I don't like the way my skin feels on my body. Do you like the way your skin feels on your body?
Do
Go.
feces.
Why don't you pull it off? Pull off your skin.
The one saving grace I can say about the Lego Cars series is that back when they were doing it, they started doing this like behind the scenes kind of thing, kind of video series where they showed you how they make Lego sets, and I thought that was really cool. Still a really weird theme to do that with. And also the theme itself was just kind of bad.
Yeah.
Because most of those sets were themed to Cars 2 specifically, so oh Christ, what did you send me?
There's more to it if you click the link.
Oh my god, yes. Muppets Go Dollywood. The Muppets Go Back to Walt Disney World. I do like that one. That's good. Anyway. Moving right along. Creator Winter Village. I'm assuming these are the advent calendars.
I think
In which case, Triple S Goku. The advent calendars are so funny to me.
Really? I don't know anything about them.
It's because they literally are advent calendars, but instead of getting like a little piece of candy like you normally do in an advent calendar, each new day you get a tiny micro scale Lego set.
Interesting.
They're super tiny sets, so it's like you know, max 10 pieces per set.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But they have some of them themed to different franchises. Like they've got the normal advent calendar, which is all just Christmas themed Lego. But then you've also got the Star Wars advent calendar, the Harry Potter advent calendar, and the Marvel advent calendar, where they dress up all the characters in like Christmassy clothes. So you'll get like Darth Vader wearing an ugly knit sweater, you know.
Oh God.
Or like or you'll get like Spider-Man with a Santa hat. It's so funny.
I'm looking at it right now. This is wild.
I love them. Jesus Christ, this next one. Lego Ben 10 Alien Force, yes.
Good
These
Lord.
were Bionicle style figures that were different aliens from the Ben 10 franchise. C tier. Better than
Looks
Overwatch.
horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, you alright? You getting some static over there?
Yeah, no, Colleen, you're getting like mad static from on your end. I don't know what's going on.
Alright. We're only down to a few left. Next up is Island Extreme, which I'm fairly certain is a follow-up to the classic Lego Island computer games. I'm guessing that mostly because of Pepperoni over here. Yeah, that is his name, is Pepperoni. Hey Pepper, what are you doing? My best. I have no opinion on these sets. Unikitty. They took a character from the Lego movie, gave her a TV show, and then made sets based on that TV show. That's basically what happened here. I have no opinion on the sets themselves. Chinese New Year. Lego has, like, the past couple of years been releasing really cool sets for the Chinese New Year every year. They're really neat. Also kind of expensive. But then again, it's Lego, so... B tier. Creator Cars. So this is like, if I remember correctly, this is like Speed Champions, but like, for a slightly older audience. Like, the sets are bigger. I think they feature some Technic elements. Colleen, are you alright?
Colleen?
Uh-oh.
I think she's trying to fix it, maybe.
Okay. But yeah. I don't know. This one, also an A tier. Because it's basically just souped up Speed Champions, which is cool.
Okay.
Christ, Disney Princess. Okay, this one makes me so upset.
It just looks like it's bad
Because
as well.
Because it uses the same style of minifigures as Friends and Belleville, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a set that is Rapunzel's Tower with actual Lego minifigures. Please, for the love of God, I just want
Mungus.
Rapunzel and Eugene,
I live.
and maybe also Mother Gothel as Lego minifigures.
I live.
Not whatever the fuck this shit is. Also, welcome back, Blaze.
Pirates. Oh, holy shit. The next one's goated.
I'm gonna put Disney Princess and Doodoo Feces.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Goated.
Yeah.
You don't even need to elaborate.
Lego Racers. So this is... We did Speed Champions earlier, and I put Speed Champions in A tier. Lego Racers is the precursor to Speed Champions. Also a solid series. I'm going to put that in A tier. These last two, I have no idea about.
Time Cruisers? It sounds sick. Look it up. I want to see Time Cruisers, at least.
I also don't want my internet to crap out on me, like it did earlier with Garfield Wave.
Can't believe that happened.
Listen, Garfield Wave hits different, man. All right,
One second,
Lego.
let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm doing it on my phone too. Lego Time Cruisers.
It was... Legally distinct Back to the Future.
No opinion. There we go. That's it. That's the tier list.
We did.
Goated with the spouse.
We did it. I think. I know I prepared a couple others. I did. I do think we only have time enough for one more. Also, Colleen is saying her ping is fucked right now, which is unfortunate.
Oh. Alright, well, what final tier list shall we do?
Cal,
Among Us.
I think you'll really enjoy this one.
Oh god!
So
Wait, no.
Oh.
Do the monster one after this because we should do a shorter one. I think.
That's Blaze. You're getting ahead of me. All right.
Yeah.
So I had prepared this one, Kid Show theme songs. However, this is going to take a while, so we are not going to do this one for now. We will save this for another one. I've got it bookmarked and everything. Actually, let me go ahead and make sure it's bookmarked. I've got it bookmarked and everything. So we will save this one for later. However, we do have a different one in mind. What
Okay.
monster would you date?
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On the topic of that TV show one,
Mhm.
please don't do that one while I'm at work. Please, I want to do that one so bad.
Well,
If
I
you're
was
gonna do that one,
waiting. I was gonna say I was waiting for you to do that one, but we might not have enough time to finish that tonight, and I want to go ahead and get
I know.
another
I'm
one
just saying.
done.
But if
Sometimes
if,
my
if you
Booty's
do,
internet shits itself right near a finish, so I might switch my. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Should we
Um,
label
but
these
yeah.
differently?
What do you mean?
Like the tiers. I
Yeah.
feel like we should.
Hold on. Okay. Here, we're gonna do Triple S Goku is Mary. All right.
Yeah. That's what I think it's
S-
gonna be.
Date. Right.
Yeah. Then,
A tier is gonna be friends with benefits.
yeah.
B tier
Alright.
is going to be
Is this any better?
yeah, it's
yes.
much better. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on data on my phone, and I figured
Neutral.
need to
Acquaintances,
close
yeah.
up shop before I go to bed. So I will bear with y'all
Yeah.
while I clean up the
Two
kitchen.
C's. Very cool.
Sure thing.
All right.
Murder.
So I wanna preface. But
Hold on.
If okay.
There we go.
So right off the bat, I'm going to say, can we not fuck horses? So Kelpie, go and kill.
I had a minor aside before. So just so we're clear, if the next stream is tier list, I really want to be around for the TV show one. So
As do
Oh
I.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna make sure everyone's there before we do that one.
We
for sure,
deliberately
for sure.
saved it for you,
Okay.
Cal.
Oh, I bless y'all are so nice.
Yeah.
All right. First up is Angel, Earth Angel. Won't you be mine?
Now listen, we don't know
Yeah.
if
I don't want to
so
state my opinion on this matter because religion.
I'm not afraid of.
if
I'm not afraid of going to hell. No, I'm kidding. I'm
well,
kidding.
like here the thing, we don't know if that will get the angel kicked out of heaven, because I don't want to get the angel kicked out of heaven just because we do the dirty deed. I don't know.
We'll put Angel and acquaintances.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
I
want to
feel
mess
like
up their job,
friends.
honestly.
Friends.
Friends.
It's just fine.
Yeah, friends.
Friends.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
good.
Bigfoot? Nah.
No.
Nah, man. Nah.
No.
Nah. Let cat. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Without question.
Oh.
It's hard no.
No. Personally, I wouldn't say kill,
friends.
but yeah.
Well,
Like
hold
Chiron's
on.
goated. Chiron's a goat.
Is it a man or a woman? Is it a man or a woman? Because then that changes.
It
things
does
a
not
lot.
matter to me.
Hold up, Cal.
Cal.
No, because listen, if it's a woman, you won't die.
That's actually fair.
That's fair.
I'm gonna change the wording of these, just real quick.
Enemies.
Okay. Cool.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
put Bigfoot in neutral.
I don't want
then.
to. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to be Bigfoot's enemy.
Yeah, I don't want to be Bigfoot's enemy either.
Chill guy.
All right.
Now, a
Um,
clone of myself. Ooh,
Hold
a
on.
clone of myself.
No.
No.
No, I was referencing the fucking Sonic 06 Real-Time fandom there.
I know. I don't know. Friends, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. If they can help me to better myself, sure. Fucking sure. As long as they don't steal my
Demon.
identity.
Well,
Demon.
they can't. They are literally you.
Sure. Demon, sure. Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
I date a
Yeah.
demon.
I'd fuck him.
Now,
It depends on which kind of demon.
Now,
but I date a demon.
very
If it's
important
like-
distinction here for this next one.
Yes. Yeah.
Are they like D&D dragons where they can polymorph into humans?
That's for you to decide.
Yeah.
Because if
Also,
so,
for
I'm a
demons-
lot more comfortable. Otherwise, not as much.
For demons, that would also be like D&D rules. Like, are we talking like a tiefling or like something else?
Well, if it's a tiefling, then like
That's
Yeah,
a
if it's
that's
tiefling,
demon.
I'm
Yeah,
automatic-
if it's a tiefling,
if it's a tiefling, then yeah.
I think
I'm a little biased
think
towards
I- It
tieflings.
It
my
depends on
my
the
D&D character is a
dragon.
tiefling.
I'm literally playing
Uh,
like two
I think-
tieflings.
I'm pretty neutral
I think
on
dragons are
dragons.
fucking cool, dude.
Because like, listen, if
No,
they,
dragons
if
are
they
cool.
Are just a person, if they are and they can just like polymorph, then it's like it's a person. It's a human.
Yeah,
person.
it's a person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put dragon under acquaintances because
Yeah.
just in case.
Now,
Just in case.
ghost. Ooh. Me, if they don't want to kill me, sure, I date a ghost.
You'd want to date
If
the
it
Babadook?
implies that I also, I mean, like, what's the worst that happens with a ghost?
It's the Babadook.
Oh, okay, then obviously not that.
Gay
Like,
icon.
Well,
Babadook?
hey, hold on. Ghoul
Yeah.
is next. All right.
That
We're-
that's later.
That's closer to Babadook. Is a ghoul.
Yeah, a ghoul is one
Ghouls are
close to
like
that.
zombies.
A ghost. When I
You-
think
you-
of-
Zombies.
You're gonna get a viral
Zombies are
infection
later on the list.
from that.
Ghouls and zombies are two different kinds of things. They are also two different entries on this list.
Yeah.
So
I do want to say, when I think of a ghost, I'm not thinking of like the malicious ghosts. I'm thinking a person, but dead.
yeah, I'm thinking the happy haunts from the haunted mansion.
Yeah.
You know. Not like the Hatbox ghost, but like the guy just chilling on the chandelier in the ballroom scene.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
crystal ball lady from Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Madame Leota. Yeah, 100%. I fucking love Madame
Alright, then
Leota. Are you
if that's
kidding?
the case- If that's the
She's
case,
played by Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's played by Jamie Lee Curtis in the new movie.
Oh. Is it good?
My
I don't
opinion
know, I
on
haven't
Ghost
seen it
definitely
yet.
was not recently influenced by a wholesome, like, quote-unquote horror game like, recently that I saw.
All right, I'm gonna
Definitely not.
I want to Google the difference between a ghoul and a zombie because I don't know. The
Oh.
difference.
Cultural.
One of them is
and also
cultural things. One of them is undead, and the other is not,
willingly
I
doing
think.
this. Yeah, like
Yeah.
ghouls are more like they're not undead necessarily. They're more like
They're at least sapient.
they're kind of
Yeah.
like they're closer to like a vampire that eats flesh
Okay,
than a
I-
zombie.
I think okay. So I think Google says it's a so I
Google?
think the distinction between zombies and ghouls, like zombies can turn people into zombies. Ghouls are just undead and eat dead bodies.
yeah.
Interesting.
They just eat
Um,
dead bodies. They
so
don't
either
eat. They don't eat
You're
alive.
gonna get a
people.
viral infection.
Enemies.
So I'm not gonna say enemies.
I don't like. I don't like ghouls.
Gorgon,
Okay,
Medusa.
and hear me out on this one.
Mel.
Fair.
But
I get
but
you.
why?
I understand you,
but
Mel.
why?
Because I wouldn't be able to look at her, and I would be upset about
that's a
that.
problem. Yeah, I'd feel really
Yeah.
bad. I'd feel really
Yeah.
bad about that.
God damn it.
But also,
Granted,
but also
I'm autistic. I can't make
supposedly-
eye contact.
But also, supposedly Medusa was like actually really attractive before
Yes.
Athena fucked her over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which,
So-
damn, Athena, you're supposed to be one of the nicer guys. Why'd you victim blame?
Yeah, did she do a feminist thing by saving Medusa from Poseidon, or did she do an anti-feminist thing by fucking
Victim
Medusa's
blaming.
life up and victim blaming her? One of the many great debates of mythology. Anyway, next up is Harpy.
They couldn't give fellatio, so it's like, what's even?
Harpies? They don't have
can't.
beaks, if I recall correctly.
They don't. They have wings and bird feet. They
That's
do not
about it,
actually
yeah.
have. Yeah.
Okay, well
mean,
then that
I
changes
wouldn't be
things
opposed.
immediately. Yeah, no, I date one.
Yeah, yeah.
The one issue that I have is, do they have a cloaca?
Yeah, that's a big factor. Yep.
Doesn't matter. A hole's a hole.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Ah!
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, Kelpies.
Goddamn.
Weirdly enough, I'm gonna say enemies for Kelpies because if you cross a
Oh,
Kelpie,
yeah, no,
you're
not
just
even
gonna
close,
curse
it's
you.
enemies.
I don't.
Kelpies are just horses that want to murder you.
Yeah.
So like,
mermaid?
it's a nah.
Where
A
where
mer
would it
person.
go? I have no idea.
Nah.
A merson,
Nah.
if you will.
a mercenary.
Where would it? I don't know. Where would it even go? It like where would it go and where would they put it? I don't.
We're not
know.
just talking about
No,
sex.
sorry.
We're also talking
Not?
about
Okay.
relationships.
Friends, sure.
I also don't breathe underwater, so it's not really, and they need to be in water, so it's not really going to work out for me.
Well, actually, the benefits for me having a mermaid/merman friend is I don't fucking drown.
Depends.
Well, that also
Do
depends
they
on
ha-
the
do-
powers of the mer person. Yeah.
No. They
depends.
I would
it's
hope
just
that they would
hold-
prevent me from drowning. That is the hope.
Hold on.
Like,
Yeah.
get me
Hold
out
on.
of the fucking
So,
water.
question: Are we like retroactively saying like, oh, these monsters are living with us in modern times, so that they have like actual
Yeah.
Yes.
technology and like, okay, well then
I
sure,
want to
for
put
mermaid-
dragon much
mermaid-
higher
mermaid.
if they can polymorph into human personally. Yeah. At least that.
Okay. Next up is one I think we
Mothman.
can all agree on.
There's no need to feel that.
Obviously,
I said Mothman.
Mothman.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's no fucking contest. Mothman is going in the Mary category.
Mummy.
I went to Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and actually went in the Mothman Museum.
That's fucking awesome.
Mothman.
There's no
Mothman.
need to feel down. I said Mothman.
Okay.
Mothman.
So, for this next one, it says mummy but fleshy.
I don't know what they mean
Which-
by that.
I'm assuming by that description they are talking about, like, for example, in the film The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, when Imhotep gets his kind of full body back.
Which is like, what? Can you give a reference?
I don't know, he just looks human once he gets all of his body parts back.
If they look
I-
basically human and can't give me an infection,
Sure.
sure.
I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on it, to be honest. As attractive as the actor who played Imhotep is,
Now,
I'm kind of
robot.
neutral on it.
Robot.
What about
Mary.
for
Yeah.
Rami? What about Rami Malek in Night at the Museum?
That's
Fucking-
true.
yeah,
I'm
that's
also
also a
I'm
good
also
point.
considering Anak Sunamun also from The Mummy, who's the also like anyway. Moving right along. Go watch The Mummy starring
Selkie.
Brendan Fraser.
This group literally has a whole thing about marrying them.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah, no. Shapeshifter. I mean, well, you know, they can be anything. So.
Yeah. Skeleton.
Yeah.
Friends. I want to be friends with the skeleton. I want to
Friends with benefits? No.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Just
I
think
know
about how
you
good they
would
are
annoy
at
the
voting.
shit out of them, but you know what I would love to do? Anytime
Yeah.
they show up in a call, play the skeleton appear song.
No.
That's their entrance
no,
noise on Discord. Yeah.
No, listen. Play the Minecraft skeleton sound effect.
No.
Christ. Yeah. No. They show up and you just hear.
Game noises,
Um,
no. Slime. This is just a
Okay, no,
like
there
just
are-
a slime. So they're not
there
like a
are
slime
contingencies with
person.
this.
So
Are
it
they
does not
acidic?
specify slime person. And it does not specify if they are acidic. I am going to say,
I
Like,
feel
for
like
now.
the intent here was that all of them would be humanoid. I feel like that was the intent.
I'm going to assume so.
Yeah.
If that is
But,
the
like,
case.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that is the case.
Yeah, I get
Those are
that.
benefits.
What a weird way to say Yuan-Ti or Lamia.
I know, right?
What,
Now,
Snurson?
even though I
Yeah.
adore snakes, I'm not too into snake people, to be honest.
It's the same question of where does it go? Where are they gonna go?
No, it's
and
more of an
how?
issue of they're too cute. Like, I think snakes are cute, and I can't see anything related to snakes in that light at all.
Yeah. I'll put Snurson in acquaintances then.
Yeah.
I
think we know where this is going.
Well, hold on, because like you might die.
Yeah, you might
The-
die. That's the problem. Also,
that is the reason I'm not putting it in Mary. I'm putting it specifically in Friends with Benefits.
I'm not even sure if
Okay.
I'd want to, because it does steal your life.
And?
Also, I will always point out succubus, incubus just means top, bottom, not male, female.
Yeah. Anyway.
A Tengu.
Tengu,
I feel like all Tengu are evil.
Tengu are, they're mischievous little creatures.
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Bad
don't
kill.
like that.
Troll.
A troll? Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Yeah. Vampire. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It depends on the vampire, but yeah.
It absolutely does depend on the vampire. Dracula? Not really. Nosferatu? Not really. Marceline? Absolutely.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
get you.
A star
Now,
from Baldur's Gate 3,
I'm not
absolutely.
into.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta
personally-
say, Mel, this would have been a perfect tier list to do during October.
It would have been.
It would have been, and we're doing it basically a couple days before October, so it's not a big deal. But you know.
This is
Yeah.
easing us into the
Now-
spooky season. I do plan on doing a full
Yeah.
playthrough of Metroid Prime during October.
What about the
Um,
wares?
So where creatures
Ah.
in general,
I don't know.
I mean,
just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
Yes.
I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
I
not a
can
safe
agree to
space
that.
suddenly?
Mel, if you don't put this where you should, we both know you should. Yeah. There we go. Good. We are in sync.
Listen,
And,
this is another one where it depends on the witch,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it does.
Because if it's
Which witch?
if it's like, which witch is which? Yeah. If it's like a witch, like the old hag,
Yeah,
where it's
nah.
like, I am going to get you, I'm
However-
gonna cast a spell. But if it's like,
It's my hot witch GF that me doing whatever they want, whatever the hell she wants, you know.
If it's Miss Frizzle, sheesh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess Miss Frizzle is a witch, yeah, isn't she?
She kind of is, yeah.
She's definitely a witch.
She does have a magic school bus, so.
Her magic school bus
yeah.
is her broom. Yes.
So I'm going to clarify this with like, okay, so if it is specifically the Wicked Witch of the West, not really into that, right?
Yeah.
If it is
Yeah.
specifically Elphaba, 100%.
Now,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know those are technically the same character, but they're two very different characterizations of the same character.
also, I'm just thinking of my Pokemon tabletop game character who's literal one of her main driving forces for the entire campaign is just I need to get a date with the hot forest witch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So the last one is zombie. Now, have we
Absolutely
all
not. You'll get
seen?
a viral infection.
Have we?
No,
have
thank
we all seen
you.
the classic
Don't you
cinematic
talk about
masterpiece?
warm bodies.
Warm
Don't you talk about warm bodies. Don't you? I swear
No,
to God,
thank
Mel.
you.
I will put them in enemies.
Why did listen,
Um,
Mel? Why did I know you were gonna mention warm bodies? I knew it. Knew it before you even spoke.
Frame one.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Yeah, you-
Okay.
No.
So
You read
I
me like a
agree with
book.
basically everything here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think this is a pretty good list.
Yeah.
All right, so to recap, this was our tier list for state flags. We did change SSS Goku to US Goku on behalf of Will, who was here earlier.
Fair enough.
This is ranking photos of Jesus based on how much we trust them.
Yeah.
What? How did you find this one?
We were looking, Colleen and I were looking for tier lists earlier, and we stumbled across photos of Jesus. And then this was just the default list that they gave for us, obviously, except for the logos here. And so we were just like, fuck it, we're gonna go with this one.
Well, G-Lane was
The
not
bottom-
a thing
the
before.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom tier is
G's-
called G-Zant.
G-Saint was also our addition. G-Saint was not there originally. But
I
yeah,
love that.
other than that, all of the other tiers were just there by default. And then
God.
this was the Lego one that we did. And then what monsters would we date and or marry and or fuck? Yeah, pretty solid tier list. And I definitely, next time we do one of these tier list nights, which I do want to do in the future, I definitely want to do that TV show, classic TV show theme songs one with you guys.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
We should
look
do
forward to that, I guess.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I've got an idea of how we can do that. I think someone should like man the clips so we can actually listen to them, or do we want to listen to them?
Yeah,
Ye-
I think we should
yeah.
all listen to them before we
'Cause I
rank
think
them.
Yeah.
I think that could be like a better way to do it, because we don't want. I feel like if Mel just listens through it through the Discord stream, it probably wouldn't bog down her stream at all. I think.
Yeah, probably not.
I think the problem with like if we did want to like look at them on stream, we could not do that. We would
Yeah,
get
that is- that
copyright
is-
claimed.
Copyright claimed. So
Would
we
we?
would have to
Yeah.
listen to them, I think. But
Well, yeah, no, yeah,
Hey.
definitely just listen to them for sure. But yeah.
hey, that is something to look forward to anyway. But since we
Uh-huh.
are done for the night, I guess it's time for plugs and everything. If anyone wants to plug anything,
I got nothing.
cool.
Hello, I am Cow. You all know me. I show up in those streams from now and again, like
I
a
am the
friendly
creature.
ghost that shows up sometimes.
I am
You
the
can follow
unfriendly
me
ghost.
on these lovely websites. You can follow me on Tumblr at Cowlickers, at TikTok at Cowlickers, at DeviantArt at Cowlickers, because I'm getting back on that wave. You can also find me on YouTube, where I am working on the Fraggle Rock review. It's gonna take a very
Yeah.
long time, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna try and see if I can work on it, and maybe some other videos, as soon as I can. That's me.
Nice.
Oh, also streams at 1, but I've been like very off my streaming game recently. Because recently I have changed around my room, and it's like I have to like do a lot to actually reconnect my Switch, because like it's a little bit farther away from my computer now. So it's like I'm trying to figure it out. But once I do, 1 p.m. usually when I'm off of work. That's it.
Nice. Colleen, do you have anything?
I don't. I mean, I just I'm gripping onto Twitter until they make me pay for it. Which my Twitter is
fair enough.
my Twitter
Oh,
is
yeah.
C like the letter
Honestly-
underscore the fish. So C underscore the fish on Twitter, where I just yell about music and Muppets and a lot of other things.
Honestly, it's
pretty
kind of a
much
blessing in
it.
disguise that Twitter is like
Dying.
like going down the shit can. Because like, man, I just need an excuse to get off that awful website. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do what you're doing, Colleen, and wait till they make me pay for it, and then I'm gonna dip.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just the
Um,
meme of the guy poking with the stick where it's like, come on, do something.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
math.
Die already. And then of course you guys all know me. I'm Turnip. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I don't have anything super planned out for the coming week or anything like that. I don't plan on doing anything tomorrow night just because I've got some things going on. Sunday I will try to do a stream. Not sure what yet though. Probably something chill like TF2 or something along those lines. Monday, hopefully, Yakuza 0. I'll be trying to get back into that. And then, because I haven't been playing Yakuza lately and I need to get back into it. And then Tuesday should be Paper Mario at Real Deal Dangers channel, which is going to be fun.
Man, I wish I can finish a video game. I'm the Professor Calamitous of video games.
Listen, I have so many games that I got like right up to the end and then never finished, so I feel that.
I have not even finished Hollow Knight yet.
I barely started Hollow Knight, so you're further ahead than I am.
Hollow Knight, no way.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the signing off screen on, and then
Right.
yeah,
Yes.
Play the freaking SNL goodbye theme.
I don't have
Hey.
that one.
Have you all
You know
heard
what
of
I-
critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14?
I'm gonna kill you, Blaze.
All right, cool. Have a good night,
Boys.
everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.